Integrity. It's with us the moment we get out of bed. It's more than a word. It's a way of life. Giving 100% every day because we care. Care about precision, about value, and about our customers. It's because of integrity, the integrity ingrained in our team, that MI Windows and Doors delivers so much more than just products. It starts with people, a people-first way of thinking that is the backbone of our culture. Since the beginning in 1947, our founders cared about delivering the best product and service to our customers. And that ideal of going above and beyond is still ingrained in our culture. We live it every day. We approach our business with a family-first attitude. It's not uncommon for a son to work side by side with his dad, passing on that sense of pride, accomplishment in what you do. Here, everyone feels like family. From the plant floor to our enduring partnerships with our customers and our commitment to giving back to our community, we take every interaction personally. We strive to get it right every time. In everything we do, it's all part of our relentless pursuit of 100%. From our precision-built windows engineered to last, to on-trend colors and styles that homeowners are asking for, quality is built into every step of the manufacturing process and relentlessly tested to ensure they stand up to the toughest environments. Success means getting it right. Every detail, every time, packed and shipped with care. It all adds up to make sure we deliver an experience that's always 100% trouble-free. Again and again in homes across America. MI, we're so much more than a window.
The Carsonville Hotel, located in Carsonville, Pennsylvania, is a family-friendly restaurant seated on 1.5 acres in beautiful and quiet Powell's Valley. We have an inside bar, a dining area, banquet room, and outside bar and deck area with seating under the roof and on the lawn. At the Carsonville Hotel, you will find a wide variety of food choices ranging from wings, burgers, steaks, and seafood. The hotel is open Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Take a ride into the countryside and join us for lunch and or dinner at the Carsonville Hotel.
The American Legion was chartered by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization. Focusing on service to veterans, service members, and communities, the Legion evolved from a group of war-weary veterans of World War I into one of the most influential nonprofit groups in the United States. It has influenced considerable social change in America, won hundreds of benefits for veterans, and produced many important programs for children and youth. The Trojan Sports Network would like to thank the Elizabethville American Legion Post 404 for their support.
Burger King is located on Route 209 in Elizabethville. Dine in where a crew member will be happily waiting. Or, in a hurry, come and use the drive-thru. Burger King is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Sundays and from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Mondays through Saturdays. So stop by and have it your way at your local Burger King. If you are in need of a job, text the number on the screen or go to the Burger King website.
Dairy Queen is located on Main Street in Likens. Come here to please your sweet tooth with any one of the many blizzards, sundaes, milkshakes, or royal treats like a banana split or peanut buster. And don't forget about the $5 lunch served every day from 11 to 4. Always be checking in because hours are due to change depending on the season. See you there!
Daimler, Straub & Troutman Incorporated is a local insurance company that was founded in 1986 when 3 separate local insurance companies decided to join forces and become what is now known as Daimler, Straub & Troutman. Being a partner in the Keystone Insurers Group aids them in their goal to provide its clients with a large array of quality choices within the insurance market. Still have questions? You can ask any of the local companies that are insured by Daimler, Straub, and Troutman, such as Cuppy's Propane, Dairy Queen, or Halifax Area School District. Head over to their main office, which is located right across the street from Cuppy's on the Square in Elizabethville, or go online to www.dstinsurance.com.
For the best tasting pizza in the Valley, come visit JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. We have something here for everyone, such as garlic knots, seafood, desserts, and gluten-free options. We're open 7 days a week, and all of our food is made to order. Come dine in at our beautiful dining room. We pride ourselves on our friendly atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? The King awaits you. Visit us at 17 West Main Street in Elizabethville or call us at 717-362-3064.
Are you looking for a new heat pump? Lentz Electric in Elizabethville offers air-to-air, ductless, and geothermal heat pump services. Looking for a standby generator? Lentz Electric's got you covered. Does your amp panel need to be replaced? Talk to our experts about the best options for your situation. Our hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays and closed Saturdays and Sundays. Call Lentz Electric for all your heating, cooling, and electrical needs.
The mission of the Lycans Valley Children's Museum is to provide a safe and interactive environment to inspire children's creativity and love for lifelong learning. Our vision is to create a community where children have access to resources that they need to become creative, curious, innovative, and healthy children who will be ready for the ever-changing world. The museum contains 30 hands-on learning exhibits that are educational and fun for your kids. The exhibit includes STEM, sensory, art stations, and many more. We also provide birthday parties and rental services for your special event. To schedule your event, call us at 570-809-6379. The Lycans Valley Children's Museum is located on South Market Street, Elizabethville. To view our hours and learn more information about our museum, visit our website, lvcm.org.
I was drafted number 75. I went to boot camp when I was 20 years old. I'm very thankful for the food bank. And till you go to the grocery store and buy meat or something like that, it doesn't get you very far. And coming here and getting what I get here is the greatest thing in the world. We get everything you could possibly need to survive.
Villasciano is located on 4900 State Route 209, Elizabethville, PA. They are open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come join us for traditional Italian cuisine. Our pizza is made in a beautifully made wooden oven, and finish your meal off with a choice of tiramisu or homemade cannolis. During the summer, our mini golf course is open, so come in and dine in, and finish off your evening with a game of mini golf.
Troutman Chevrolet Buick GMC is one of Central Pennsylvania's oldest dealerships, offering all of our customers the highest level of excellence. Family owned and operated since 1913, at Troutman's we go the extra mile to make sure you leave our showroom completely satisfied. Whether you're looking for a new, pre-owned, or used vehicle, our sales specialists provide a hassle-free, relaxed, and comfortable environment. Stop by our showroom in Millersburg and let us meet all your Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC automotive needs. How about now?
Laskowski would run.
We had some technical difficulties, so we'll start over here. We welcome everybody back to the Trojan Sports Network. Not sure if you heard our beginning of the broadcast there, but we're thinking that's a negative. So we're going to welcome you to Trojans Memorial Field, Trojan Stadium for Friday Night Football, where the Trojans are going to play host this evening to the Executive Education Academy Charter School out of Allentown. I'm Todd Rupp, and I'm going to be joined by Blake Bowman. And Blake, the Trojans found out on Tuesday that Halifax was going to be unable to play. Everyone assumed that there would be no game tonight, but here we are.
Yeah, glad we can get back out in the field tonight. It's unfortunate we couldn't play our backyard rival, Halifax, but hey, it is what it is. We're taking on the Raptors. The Wildcats have been struggling all season with numbers. They had to stop play at halftime a few weeks back against Juniata. Then last week they forfeited to Line Mountain, who actually played the Raptors of Executive Education Academy last week and lost 26-0.
That's right. We'll get into that game a little bit later. But, Blake, you and I actually got to see the EEAC school out in Allentown this past winter. We went out for a wrestling tournament out there. A little bit about the school that we know. It's only in existence for 7 years. It's a charter school program run by the Allentown School District. And to get entry into the school, you actually have a lottery system you have to sign up for. And in speaking with the assistant wrestling coach last week, Mr. Steven Rivera, he informed me that there's around 700 students who are currently on the waiting list to get into this particular charter school.
Yeah, definitely a beautiful school. We were out there last year, like you said, and it's right next to Coca-Cola Park, those Iron Pig fans. So the football team's actually in its first year of existence. Head coach Larry Ford was a former player at West Virginia University who came to Lehigh Valley to join Lehigh Valley Steelhawks Arena football team. So Executive Education CEO Robert Lezak said he's a leader. He's proven that us. We know he will translate over to the field. We think he's an up-and-coming force. Well, you can't argue with the results so far in the inaugural season of the program. Ford has led the Raptors to a 4-3 start.
It is quite impressive for sure. Next up, we're going to take a look at last week's Mid-Penn Liberty Division results. And let's start with a recap of the Trojans matchup with Susquehanna last week, where the Trojans continue to dominate teams offensively each week, but they seem to have a different star stepping up into the spotlight.
Yeah, that's for sure. Trojans beat Susquehanna 40-8. They look good. And Trojans 40-8 victory over the Blackhawks as senior QB Will Laskowski turned to shine. The Trojans were faced with 4th down and 2 from the 50-yard line when Laskowski would run a beautiful read option, take it 50 yards to the house to open up the scoring for the Trojans. Next possession saw Laskowski scramble 15 yards for their score. And as time was expiring in the first quarter, Laskowski hit senior tight end Aiden Wiest on a go route for a 20-yard score. The Trojans would lead 20-0 at halftime, or at the end of the first quarter, with Laskowski accounting for all 3 scores. Laskowski would finish with 7 carries for 95 yards. Connor Walker would have a nice game for UDA as well, rushing 6 times for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, the Trojans were led by Chase Grassmeyer and Dylan Johns. Grassmeyer finished with 8 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Johns had 8 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack as a Trojan defense that is allowing just under 11 points a game this season.
And that's probably one area that maybe we're the most surprised with is defensively how well the Trojans have been playing. Now, granted, there hasn't been we haven't faced a lot of teams that have a lot of offensive power, but needless to say, only giving up 11 points a game.
Yeah,
that's on average. We're doing something right, absolutely. Next game we're going to take a look at is Newport. They were idle for a while. It's been a while since they played a game, but they got healthy enough and played James Buchanan, which I think I'd want to get healthy to play James Buchanan too. As the Buffaloes stampeded the Rockets 41-7, ending Newport's 5-game losing streak. Not many statistics were available for that game, but we did find out the Newport running back over there, Aiden Dishman, he had a career evening, going for 23 rushes for 247 yards and 2 touchdowns. So big game there for the running back Dishman.
I'll say. He had his track shoes on.
Evidently.
Another game, Juniata 44, Midwest 0. The Indians got off to a quick start as Aaron Caddy would score from 1 yard out, and Zachary Haar's run was good for 2-point conversion, giving the Indians an early 8-0 lead. Our would score with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter on a 4-yard rush to extend the lead to 15-0. The Indians would score twice before half, and Carnegie would hit Mahik Hunt on a 14-yard pass, and Seth Lobb would scamper 17-yard to give Juniata a 29-0 lead at half. The Indians wouldn't look back as they would add 2 more scores in the second half for a 44-0 final score. Carnegie finished 5 for 12, 93 yards, and 1 touchdown throwing.
370 yards through the air. The Raptors had 2 receivers who tallied over 100 yards. That would be Dante Akendo, who had 6 catches and 137 yards. Emery Plummer put in 8 catches for 118 yards. And Demarion Jones had 6 catches for 93 yards. So he was just shy of 100 yards. So almost 3 guys with 100 yards in receptions. Pretty impressive second half there for the Raptors.
Looks like they like to air it out.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look here at the Liberty Division standings and what they currently are. And we have them up on the screen for you there. Juniata Indians, they remain in the driver's seat of the division. They're going to be hosting Newport tonight, and they finished the season with James Buchanan and Susquehanna. So unless something really crazy goes on up there in Mifflintown, I don't see the Indians missing a beat there. I think they'll finish the regular season in the Liberty Division unblemished. What do you think, Blake?
I agree with that.
Now, when you're looking at those Liberty Division standings, that's the thing that sticks out to me here is only 2 of the 7 teams in the division have winning records. Of course, that's Juniata and the Trojans. So the Liberty Division teams have really struggled as they've gone out of the division this season and not faring very well.
No, I have to agree with you. The poor performance out of the Liberty Division teams has certainly not helped the Trojans as we now turn our attention to the District 3 Class AA power ratings. UDA currently sits in 3rd place out of the 7 teams. The top 4 teams will qualify for the playoffs, which will start here in just a few weeks. The Trojans have the 2nd lowest opponent winning percentage in Class AA at 33%.
Yeah, when we take a little deeper into that specific statistic there, 33% of the opponent winning percentage, we find that the combined record of all the opponents the Trojans have played this year is just 15-28. Ooh. Now, what really hurts is when you look at that in the teams that we've beaten. The teams that we have beaten, the records are 10-26. Now we can't fault the Trojans for their divisional schedule, so you can't really do anything about that. But what I'm thinking about here is the bigger picture. When everybody thought going to the Mid-Penn Conference was going to make for a tougher schedule and a tougher road for these teams coming down over the mountain, and that certainly has not been the case, especially when you look right to our neighbors here. Tri-Valley sitting at 5-1, Williams Valley sitting at 6-1. Both are in the state rankings.
Yeah.
Have an excellent season. So we lost those 2 rivalry games, and those would be good competitive games for the Trojans. And that's tonight's game. I think some people were a little hesitant about picking up this game. I think it was a smart move. The coaching staff, they got to know, they got to see the rankings, they got to see the power rankings and the strength of schedule. We really haven't beaten a good quality opponent, and here's our chance, to go out. Yeah, this team's a new team, but they're 4-3, and this team throws the ball around a lot, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. And I think this is really going to be a good contest to help prepare the Trojans, especially for next week, and quite possibly down District 3 playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that one win against Trinity, who's in our district play, that was a very big win for us. I mean, like you said, they've been playing pretty good since then. Very close matchup with Steel High not too long ago. So I agree, those backyard rivalry games are certainly missed with Tri-Valley and Williams Valley, but I do like the fact that the Trojans picked up this game this evening. Class AA opponent with a winning record, so this game certainly helped the Trojans with their power rating moving forward.
So let's pull up those District 3 ranks. We'll put them on the screen right now for you. And this is currently what things stand at now.
It's coming up here soon.
There we go. We got her up there. Piper's a little slow today. I think he had a little rough day at school.
Yeah, taking naps.
So, but we take a look at this. In all honesty, the top 3 teams right now, they're going to make it. I think they're going to be the 3 teams in there. Now, depending on the order where they're at, come 3 weeks from now, could be a little different. But York Catholic right now sits up top. They have a 6-0 record and the rating at a 68% rating. The Irish are the only team, mind you, that have a lower strength of schedule than the Trojans. They have a 30% opponent strength of schedule. So Irish not really playing a lot of tough components, and they're going to be favored more than likely in all the games they have remaining coming down through the schedule here. They have Hanover left, who's 2-4, Delone Catholic, who's 4-3, and then York Votech, who's 1-6, and I believe York Votech's only win was a forfeit this year. So the toughest game for Catholic is going to be that Delone Catholic game, which is next week. The Squires started off 0-3. Now, since then, they've won 4 straight, including a victory over Bermudian Springs last week, 39-28. Now, Bermudian, as we've talked about them before, they were a pretty good AA or AAA team in years past. Not quite as strong as they've been in the past, but still, that's a good quality win for Delone.
Yeah. So next up, your old alma mater, Todd, Columbia, the Turkey Hill Experience, right? Sits in the second slot this year, a 5-1 record, the second highest strength of schedule in Class AA. The Crimson Tide has a tough road game with scrappy Anvil Cleona 3-3 tonight. Then home with Elko 2-4 and Pequay Valley 1-5.
Yes, the Crimson Tide is putting a nice solid season together, as you mentioned. They play some larger schools down there in the LL League, and they actually have the highest strength of schedule of all the District 3 AA schools right now.
Wow.
If the Crimson Tide and Trojans were to meet, that's going to be an entertaining game for the fans, as both offenses like to put up big numbers. Columbia does it through the air, the Trojans do it mostly through the ground. But looking at their schedule, I would say they're probably favored in all 3 of those games. Elko could be a tricky game. I know Elko has a stud running back that they just got back, and I think they might have started 0-4 and they've won their last 2, so they're kind of getting hot at the right time. And they're playing at Anvil tonight, so that's a tough road for them, road game. The Trojans sitting there in third place right now with a 5-1 record, and like we mentioned, I think tonight's game is huge as a bonus for the strength of schedule. As you take EEAC here with a 4-3 record on the schedule, and you replace them with Halifax, who was 1-5. So that's going to do a big flip on that strength of schedule for the power rating. Now the Trojans finish out with Fleetwood 4-3. Fleetwood, for those of you who don't know it, that's a 5A school down in Reading. So don't let that 4-3 record deceive you. That's going to be a good, tough game next week. I believe that's going to be broadcast on the NFHS network. So don't sleep on the Fleetwood Tigers, I believe they are down there. But could the Trojans pull that off next week? That's going to be a lot of big power points, Blake.
Yeah, big time, especially moving to playoffs. That'll help us out seeding-wise.
So, how about those remaining teams?
So the mystery will be which of the remaining teams out of Trinity, Susquehanna, and Camp Hill will earn the 4th and final spot. Trinity plays Big Spring tonight, 5-2. Then on the road at Middletown, who's 3-3, and at Camp Hill, 3-4. Susquehanna has James Buchanan 1-5, Halifax 1-5, Juniata 5-2 left to play. Camp Hill certainly has the toughest schedule remaining, as they have Steel High 6-0, Boiling Springs 6-1, and Trinity 3-3.
Yeah, looking at that, Blake, I mean, Camp Hill's, they're really on the outside looking in. They're going to need to pull something off that probably they're not favored, I would say, in any of those 3 remaining games.
Yeah, they're going to send up a prayer.
Yeah, I mean, Susquehanna, you got to think they're going to get 2 wins out of those 3. And Trinity tonight, the next 2 weeks really going to be the difference. If they can win one of the 2 this week, either Big Spring or on the road next week at Middletown, they might be able to sneak in and get that 4th spot. But at this point, if I was a betting man, I'd probably lean towards the Susquehanna Blackhawks to take that 4th spot.
You a betting man?
Nah.
Really? I don't think so.
But I think it's going to be exciting next couple of weeks, and should be fun. Should be fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
So as the Trojan Marching Band takes the field, we thought we'd do something a little bit different tonight, and fall sports season's coming to an end, and give you guys a little bit of an update and some things that are going on in the fall sports around the Trojan sports area here. So we're going to start off first with the volleyball team. Blake, I'll let you talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, the Lady Trojans have a 4-5 league record, 9-10 overall record this season. Senior Tania Hall ranks second in the league play with 18 blocks, sixth in the lead with 50 kills. Senior Natalie Campbell is fourth in the league with 52 kills. Junior Kylie Dirk ranks third in aces with 33, while senior Eden Savage,
that's all right,
has 73 assists, which is fourth best in the league. The team will look to finish the season strong next week as they host Northern Dauphin Christian and then travel to Tri-Valley and Midwest to end the year.
So good, congrats on the Lady Trojans. Trying to finish out there. If they can get those last couple wins, finish above 500, which would be positive on the end of the season there. Next, we're going to take a look at, talk about the golf team. Now, as most of you may not know, Trojans and Indians co-op with a golf team. So it's the Millersburg Indian golf team. They finished just one win shy of claiming that Tri-Valley League title this year from Newport. But Indian golfers Luke Etzweiler and Aiden Falkroad both were in the top 5 in scoring in league play and qualified for the District 3 tournament held down at Briarwood East Golf Course down there in York. Falkroad had a great tournament that weekend as he would finish in 6th place and qualify for the state meet, which will be held this coming Monday and Tuesday at the Heritage Hills Golf Resort down in York as well. So congratulations to Aiden Falkroad, and best of luck Monday and Tuesday down there at Heritage Hills. I've never been to Heritage. How about you? Played Heritage Hills ever?
No, I haven't.
That might be a little bit out of our range.
I was going to say, the success you're talking about our golf team, I wish we had a little bit of that.
Speaking of which, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday, we're on the links. We can't wait.
If you're on the course, you're going to hear a lot of fours. All right, the boys soccer team currently sits in 5th place with a league record of 3-6-2 and overall record 5-8-2. Junior Isaiah Dyer is 5th in the league in scoring with 10 goals, 3 assists, and total 23 points. Senior keeper Hunter Trowitz is ranked 4th keeper in the league with 84 saves on the season, allowing 19 goals for an 82% save percentage. The team will close out its season next week with 2 road games at Lime Mountain and Antietam.
Yeah, they were supposed to play Antietam last night. They had some difficulties with the bus. As the bus broke down in, I believe it was Fredericksburg.
Huh.
So
you're talking about a lot of Civil War battlefields there.
Yeah, how about it? So then, even if they would have got another bus there, Antietam, they don't have any lights down there, so they couldn't. So even if they would have got there by 5:36, they wouldn't be able to play the game. So
I'd say you could turn on the bus lights, but you
couldn't
couldn't do that.
Came the next week. So next, let's take a look at the girls soccer team. And down there in Millersburg, Coach Mike Whitman's Lady Indian soccer team's having a good year. Currently sits in 2nd place in the league standings with a 5-4-1 record in league play. They're 10-6-1 overall. And you can see they're behind there. Susquehanna won the league this year, so shout out to those guys. They had a great year finishing undefeated. But the Millersburg Lady Indians having a solid year themselves. Sophomore Jana Strait, she's among the league leaders in scoring as she has 9 goals with 2 assists and 20 points. So just a sophomore, so maybe some bright things to come in her future. Upper Dauphin student there, Haley Klinger, she had a solid season as well with 7 goals, 2 assists, totaling 16 points. And senior keeper Amelia Orr, she has 61 saves and only allowed 10 goals in league play. She's been a 4-year starter between the pipes for the Lady Indians, so next year going to be someone new between the pipes there in Millersburg. So shout out to all the fall sports teams. We do apologize. We weren't able to get much information on the cross-country team, but if we get any of that stuff next week, we'll let you know here, maybe at the Newport game. But as we're counting down here, we got about 20 minutes of kickoff. We're going to step away. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to stay here.
All right.
We're going to stay here. I think the band might be already done anyway, so we apologize for not getting them on as we thought we would, but these things happen. But let's first take a look at tonight's matchup here before we take a break, and see what do you think we're going to see here tonight, Blake?
Well, the Raptors aren't going to hide what they're going to do offensively. They like to throw the ball, throw it often. The key for Upper Dauphin tonight will to get pressure on the athletic quarterback, Darmel Lopez, who threw for over 371 yards last week. The speed receiving core of Dante Aquendo Demarion Jones and Zamir Perkins will test the Trojan secondary.
Yeah, I agree with you there with your assessment there, Blake. And we gotta apologize ahead of time to any of the EEAC fans out there. If we butcher some of these names, we'll try our best to get the pronunciations as good as we can. But I think the Trojans picking up this game is huge when you start looking down the road for the playoffs. Columbia especially, because it looks like the Trojans and the Crimson Tide are on a collision course to play that first round. It's just a matter of whether it's going to be here at Upper Dauphin or down at in Columbia. So Columbia's got an extremely athletic and talented quarterback. Executive Education's Darmel Lopez will be the best quarterback the Trojans have seen thus far in the season, in my opinion. And I think it's going to be a good test and really get the Trojans kind of in that mode for postseason. What do you think we're going to see? Can we expect to see another dominant night offensively for UDA?
Yeah, I think you will. UDA's offense is designed to ground and pound their opponents. Even though we might see some new faces in the backfield today, look at Christian Snyder up the middle, along with Aiden Weiss and Connor Walker at the wingbacks. Like always, you have to respect Laskowski's athleticism at quarterback. And like you're saying, with the Raptors tonight, that's a good prep game for maybe what they'll see with Columbia.
Absolutely. I think, and I agree with you there, too. I think, let's be honest. There's been teams in the division in the league for the last how many years been trying to figure out this Trojan way to stop this Trojan offense. EEAC's only got 2 days to prep.
Yeah,
I just don't see it happening. And the Trojans have a few guys banged up tonight, and there's a couple guys going to fill in. But these guys that are filling in, they're solid replacements. They'd be starters anywhere else.
Yeah.
In the division. Aiden Weiss is extremely capable at running back. And as Connor Walker, he's got a couple 100-yard games himself, I believe. Or I think Weiss actually has a couple 100-yard games himself in his career.
Yeah.
And Walker's had some success too running the ball. But I think the Trojans, if the Trojans are smart tonight, they're gonna keep the ball on the ground, not look to get too cute and fancy. Just like you said, that pound it and grind it out.
Yeah.
And try and keep the ball out of the Raptors' offensive hands.
Yeah, like you said, new faces. Maybe might see the ball on the ground. Hopefully not from the Trojans. But, hey, we'll see what happens. Like you said, experienced backs, too.
All right, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff. We're going to step away and take a short break with some commercials. We will be right back for your kickoff in a few minutes. Troutman Chevrolet Buick GMC is one of Central Pennsylvania's oldest dealerships, offering all of our customers the highest level of excellence. Family owned and operated since 1913. At Troutman's, we go the extra mile to make sure you leave our showroom completely satisfied. Whether you're looking for a new, pre-owned, or used vehicle, our sales specialists provide a hassle-free, relaxed, and comfortable environment. Stop by our showroom in Millersburg and let us meet all your Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC automotive needs.
The Carsonville Hotel, located in Carsonville, Pennsylvania, is a family-friendly restaurant seated on 1.5 acres in beautiful and quiet Powys Valley. We have an inside bar, a dining area, banquet room, and outside bar and deck area with seating under the roof and on the lawn. At the Carsonville Hotel, you will find a wide variety of food choices ranging from wings, burgers, steaks, and seafood. The hotel is open Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Take a ride into the countryside and join us for lunch and or dinner at the Carsonville Hotel.
Integrity. It's with us the moment we get out of bed. It's more than a word. It's a way of life. Giving 100%, every day because we care. Care about precision, about value, and about our customers. It's because of integrity, the integrity ingrained in our team, that MI Windows and Doors delivers so much more than just products. It starts with people, a people-first way of thinking that is the backbone of our culture. Since the beginning in 1947, our founders cared about delivering the best product and service to our customers. And that ideal of going above and beyond is still ingrained in our culture. We live it every day. We approach our business with a family-first attitude. It's not uncommon for a son to work side by side with his dad, passing on that sense of pride, accomplishment in what you do. Here, everyone feels like family. From the plant floor to our enduring partnerships with our customers and our commitment to giving back to our community, we take every interaction personally. We strive to get it right every time. In everything we do, it's all part of our relentless pursuit of 100%. From our precision-built windows engineered to last, to on-trend colors and styles that homeowners are asking for, quality is built into every step of the manufacturing process and relentlessly tested to ensure they stand up to the toughest environments. Success means getting it right. Every detail, every time, packed and shipped with care. It all adds up to make sure we deliver an experience that's always 100% trouble-free. Again in America. MI.
In Carsonville, Pennsylvania is a family-friendly restaurant seated on 1.5 acres in beautiful and quiet Powell's Valley. We have an inside bar, a dining area, banquet room, and outside bar and deck area with seating under the roof and on the lawn. At the Carsonville Hotel, you will find a wide variety of food choices ranging from wings, burgers, steaks, and seafood. The hotel is open Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Take a ride into the countryside and join us for lunch and or dinner at the Carsonville Hotel.
The American Legion was chartered by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization. Focusing on service to veterans, service members, and communities, the Legion evolved from a group of war-weary veterans of World War I into one of the most influential nonprofit groups in the United States. It has influenced considerable social change in America, won hundreds of benefits for veterans, and produced many important programs for children and youth. The Trojan Sports Network would like to thank the Elizabethville American Legion Post 404 for their support.
Burger King is located on Route 209 in Elizabethville. Dine in where a crew member will be happily waiting. Or, in a hurry, come and use the drive-thru. Burger King is open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Sundays and from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Mondays through Saturdays. So stop by and have it your way at your local Burger King. If you are in need of a job, text the number on the screen or go to the Burger King website.
Dairy Queen is located on Main Street in Likens. Come here to please your sweet tooth with any one of the many blizzards, sundaes, milkshakes, or royal treats like a banana split or peanut buster. And don't forget about the $5 lunch served every day from 11 to 4. Always be checking in because hours are due to change depending on the season. See you there!
Daimler, Straub & Troutman Incorporated is a local insurance company that was founded in 1986 when 3 separate local insurance companies decided to join forces and become what is now known as Daimler, Straub & Troutman. Being a partner in the Keystone Insurers Group aids them in their goal to provide its clients with a large array of quality choices within the insurance market. Still have questions? You can ask any of the local companies that are insured by Daimler, Straub & Troutman, such as Cuppy's Propane, Dairy Queen, or Halifax Area School District. Head over to their main office, which is located right across the street from Cuppy's on the Square in Elizabethville, or go online to www.dstinsurance.com.
For the best tasting pizza in the Valley, come visit JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. We have something here for everyone, such as garlic knots, seafood, desserts, and gluten-free options. We're open 7 days a week, and all of our food is made to order. Come dine in at our beautiful dining room. We pride ourselves on our friendly atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? The King awaits you. Visit us at 17 West Main Street in Elizabethville or call us at 717-362-3064.
Are you looking for a new heat pump? Lentz Electric in Elizabethville offers air-to-air, ductless, and geothermal heat pump services. Looking for a standby generator? Lentz Electric's got you covered. Does your amp panel need to be replaced? Talk to our experts about the best options for your situation. Our hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays and closed Saturdays and Sundays. Call Lentz Electric for all your heating, cooling, and electrical needs.
The mission of the Lycans Valley Children's Museum is to provide a safe and interactive environment to inspire children's creativity and love for lifelong learning. Our vision is to create a community where children have access to resources that they need to become creative, curious, innovative, and healthy children who will be ready for the ever-changing world. The museum contains 30 hands-on learning exhibits that are educational and fun for your kids. The exhibit includes STEM, sensory, art stations, and many more. We also provide birthday parties and rental services for your special event. To schedule your event, call us at 570-809-6379. The Lycans Valley Children's Museum is located on South Market Street, Elizabethville. To view our hours and learn more information about our museum, visit our website, lvcm.org.
I was drafted number 75. I went to boot camp when I was 20 years old. I'm very thankful for the food bank. And till you go to the grocery store and buy meat or something like that, it doesn't get you very far. And coming here and getting what I get here is...
Service members and communities, the Legion evolved from a group of war-weary veterans of World War I into one of the most influential nonprofit groups in the United States. It has influenced considerable social change in America, won hundreds of benefits for veterans, and produced many important programs for children and youth. The Trojan Sports Network would like to thank the Elizabethville American Legion Post 404 for their support.
Dairy Queen is located on the main street of Lycans. The inside and outside menus showcase both hot food and plenty of ice cream treats. Dairy Queen is open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Saturday. Make sure you come and check out all the seasonal blizzards. Remember, it's fan food, not fast food.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Captains are meeting in the center of the field, and we're ready to get this one started. We do apologize. We're having some technical difficulties with our scoreboard. We'll see if we can get that hooked up and fixed, perhaps over our halftime break if we can't get it running here tonight. But I'd like to shout out to our crew tonight that's assisting us downstairs on the cameras. We got Zach Crable and Kirsten Crawford. Caitlin Crawford, excuse me, I'm sorry. Caitlin Crawford. And we got Emily Divert up here on the 4 HD camera. We're going to step away as they're going to do the national anthem. Alrighty, so getting ready to set this game off, and we just our sources tell us that we just found out, and evidently it's happened this afternoon or this morning. The Williams Valley game was canceled, so the Vikings up there not able to get a game. Too bad that did not happen sooner in the week. We could have had a Viking-Trojan matchup. That would have been pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, backyard brawl here. That would have been pretty cool.
Two top teams could have went at it, but needless to say, here we are, the EEAC Raptors. The Raptors. That's a pretty cool mascot, I must say.
Yeah, they could do a lot of cool things with that logo.
So, anyway,
looks like the Trojans are set to kick.
So we're going to see this offense for, we're just going to call them executive education. How's that? I think, it's a lot to say. It's a mouthful. So we're just going to call them.
Oh, I'm calling the Raptors.
The Raptors? We'll just call them the Raptors all night, I guess.
Big Jurassic Park fan.
I figured you would be.
Oh, wow.
Gotta say, the receiving team seems a little shallow.
Confused here, maybe.
Yeah, a little confusion here, but
Dyer's going to boot this one out of the end zone.
He does have the ability to do it. And boy, that's into the end zone. So good start there for the Trojans special teams. As going to keep the athletes there for the Raptors off the field, not allowing them to return one.
Yeah, talk about a big boot.
Dyer has been improving throughout the season, without a doubt. Certainly a coming down the road, could be a pretty useful weapon on special teams.
Yeah, definitely pin an opponent deep.
So, see if the Trojans come out here maybe a little bit different look defensively than what we're used to seeing. I think they might even have an extra defensive back in the game, as the Raptors going to come out in the double twin look. They're going to be in mostly spread formations most of the night. Snap is deep. Quarterback is going to scramble. Under pressure. He throws one up. And almost picked off there by number 11. That's Mason. Got to shout out to him. He's banged up a little bit. He's toughing through it tonight and playing with a little bit of hurt there tonight. But shout out to him for suiting up here. But so Trojans able to get some pressure there early, Blake.
Yeah. I mean, the Raptors coming out, doubles look, looking to air it out, and we got some pressure. Looks like we brought 5.
In the highlights I did see, that was the biggest thing I saw, is that Lopez, when he was making those big plays, not much pressure in his face.
Ooh, looks like we're bringing 7.
Lopez on the gun. This time he hits a man coming underneath in a little dig pattern. And that's going to be a first down for the Raptors.
Dante Aquendo.
I'm thinking that's how we say that, don't you think? Aquendo.
Yeah, I played with a guy in college named Aquendo, so I think that's what we're going to go with.
So you got it. All right, we've got some knowledge there. So senior number 4, Aquendo, with a nice reception. And just like that, the Raptors have a first down. Nice pass there by Lopez, but I think you're right, Blake. I think they're going to try and get some pressure there and make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
You got to give it to Lopez there, seeing the wide open middle of the field as the Trojans bringing pressure.
This time the Trojans again. Oh, this one's thrown incomplete. With a little confusion there by the receivers. Number 10, Emery Plummer, I believe was the intended receiver.
Yeah. Looked like a pass between Plummer and Damon Young.
So second down here, and I do see the Trojans have some new faces checking in there. There's Griffin Harmon, number 3. He's going to be checking in as an extra defensive back. And looks like we're going to have twins down here. And we have a slot back over there.
Yeah, split receiver up top.
Going to roll to his right, and that ball falls incomplete. So, got to wonder maybe, Blake, even though the Trojans aren't getting to him every play, that maybe that little bit of pressure is making Lopez just a little bit uncomfortable from what he's used to.
Yeah, I agree. I have to agree. Sean Wenrick getting pressure, flushing him out of the pocket. And it looked like 57. I don't see him, though.
I know the Trojans have some different numbers tonight.
Yeah.
For some reason, but I think I actually saw they're moving some guys around defensively too. I saw Lentz out here at defensive end of one play.
Yep.
All right.
Wenrick coming in. Oh, wow.
Wenrick did get some good pressure, as you said, but the ball's going to fall. Going to be completed there to number 25. That's Damon Young. He's just a sophomore. But that's going to be short of the first down. It looks like the punting unit is going to come in here for the Raptors. So Trojan defense doing a nice job there the first series. Really only that one completion for the first down, and it's going to be kind of the way they're going to have to do it tonight is kind of contain that big threat.
Yeah, Trojans definitely doing a great job getting pressure.
Here comes the punt. It's a decent punt.
Fair catch.
And fair caught there by 8.
Willaskowski.
That's Willaskowski.
It's a quarterback.
I don't know if I like that one, Coach.
Well,
I'm not a fan of my quarterback returning punts.
Oh.
But I guess when you got some guys banged up, you got to make do. But I can't imagine there can't be somebody else in the sideline that could return those punts.
Maybe that's why he quick waved a hand for a fair catch.
Perhaps he was told everything's got to be a fair call tonight. You might be right. That I can live with. All right, so here's Laskowski from the pistol. Wow. Weist and Connor Walker are in the backfield as wingbacks, but here goes Christian Snyder. He bounces it to the outside, and he's going to have a big gain on first down. And this is really what I kind of expect to see all night is the Trojans just pounding the ball.
Out past the 40-yard line.
Yeah. Looked like the Raptors packed the line of scrimmage pretty tight there, and Christian has poked it out for a big gain.
One thing you keep an eye on tonight is, and we talk about the running backs a lot, Coach or Bowman, but really, you guys at home, focus on our line and how those linemen are getting to that second level and getting to those linebackers. Laskowski this time. Pull it and then pitches it. That's Aiden Weiss. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to be drugged down there by number 7, Demarion Jones. Going to take him out of bounds, but not before the Trojans pick up another first down. So 2 plays, 2 first downs. Trojan offense, even with some new faces in there, still clicking on all cylinders.
That was a great pitch by Laskowski to Weist. Pretty tough for a quarterback to do that, to take a hit and pitch the ball off.
Was a very nice job, Blake. You're correct.
Well, 2 plays, 2 big runs.
Trojans break the huddle. You got Walker down here at the wing back here. Here comes Wieston. Laskowski pulls it, and that looks very familiar from last week, as Laskowski's going to take it in from 19 yards out, and just like that, the Trojans are on the board.
Untouched. What a mesh. He sold that pretty well.
So Laskowski with a 19-yard run will put the Trojans up 6-0.
I think the Trojans are going to go for 2 here.
You think?
Well, you said earlier you're a betting man.
I don't think we tried an extra point all year, have we?
I don't think.
This time, Laskowski's going to pull it again, and he gets the ball across, and that's good for the 2-point conversion. So Trojans are going to lead 8-0 here with 9:29 left in the first quarter. We're going to step away for a quick break. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
I was drafted number 75. I went to boot camp when I was 20 years old. I'm very thankful for the food bank. And till you go to the grocery store and buy meat or something like that, it doesn't get you very far. And coming here and getting what I get here is the greatest thing in the world. We get everything you could possibly need to survive.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network, and your Trojans are up 8-0 already, 9:29 here in the first quarter.
Gotta give it to Trojan front line, pushing the Raptors around.
Look at Dyer with another one. That one landed in the end zone. It didn't bounce and go in the end zone. That was about 3 yards deep in the end zone. So
I bet you the next one's going to hit the people sitting behind the end zone.
We got to talk to him this week and see if we can get him to maybe get one just a little deeper and get those people sitting in the end zone there. But yeah, what a boot.
Yeah. We just talked about him too. Big soccer player.
Yes, he is. Leading scorer down there for the Indians this year.
Let's see what the Raptors can do here to maybe answer back.
Trojan stands are pretty full tonight, Blake, as I look down there. Student section seems a little rowdy. They're excited for the Trojans to be back here in Veterans Memorial Field. Lopez. Looks like he might have been changing the play, but
yeah,
coaching staff's not going to like that one when you have a delay of game called coming out of the touchdown.
Yeah. Just the way Laskowski was pressing Oquendo, maybe look for a deep ball coming.
First down, 15.
Looked like that's what maybe he was calling for.
Possibly. That's a good catch there, Blake. So, trying to see who's on the field defensively as we're trying to keep an eye on when they get that extra defensive back in there. Looks like Snyder's out right now, so I think Griffin Harmon's back on the field again.
Oh.
Quick pass out here to number 7. He's a pretty shifty guy.
That he is.
That's Damarian Jones.
Pretty good pickup there.
It was a nice pickup on first down. So it looked like the Raptors actually took a timeout there so they didn't get the delay of game is what it looked like, because it's only second down and 9 now. Or did they get the penalty there?
I think they did.
Okay,
yep.
My bad. So they're staying in that same formation here. Twins to the bottom of your screen. And double twins up there to the top as well. Lopez looks to his left. He fires. That's number 10. Plummer with a quick reception. Another positive gain.
I'm liking the Raptors combination rounds here.
You like that quick attack?
Yeah. Definitely trying to catch the defense off guard.
Some mass substitutions there for the Trojans coming in and out. So something that I think we might see most of the night. You got Laskowski to the top of your screen over there at one corner. Walker here at the bottom. If I'm the Raptors, that might be a little bit of a mismatch with the height down here with going against Walker.
Looks like
it's thrown up here, and another nice pass to Plummer. So Lopez and Plummer doing a nice job hooking up. What did you see there, Coach?
Well, Trojans playing man, and definitely tough to do, especially with these combination routes like I mentioned. And there has to be a good communication between the D-backs to pick up on some of those quick moves, quick slants and outs.
Let's see if the Raptors stick with that. And they're going to stay with that double twin set, as I like to call it. Back in the old days with Coach Carm, he called that Denver. One word.
I like calling it doubles.
Doubles. Okay, I like that. I can live with that.
Holy, heaving it down.
And there's one up in the air. That's long. Boy, there's a lot of hand fighting going on there. The Raptors coaching staff, they are screaming for a penalty flag, but none on the carpet. Certainly can't argue the fact there was certainly some contact, but I think the contact might have went both ways, Coach.
I agree. You can't take away from Laskowski's athleticism, staying right in the hip pocket. That's what you want to do as a D-back.
I think Lopez might have been a little shaken up as he's kind of slow getting back to the huddle there.
He is. Got to give it the Trojan defense, getting pressure on Lopez. And looks like we might have an injury.
We got some people saying that our stream's down, but as we're looking here, it looks like it's still running live for us. So maybe some of you people at home might have to check your Wi-Fi connection. Pfeiffer's giving me the thumbs up. He says we are golden. So injured player on the field is indeed Lopez, and if he goes down, I would think that would be a major blow to the Raptors offensively. Looks like he's going to get up here a little slowly, going to maybe walk off on his own power, but certainly a little shaken up. And the coach is yelling across the field there too, as perhaps he was looking for a little roughing the passer. And got to say, I probably wouldn't have argued with that flag would have been thrown. Needless to say, we're going to have second down and 10.
Third down
and 10, excuse me. And we're going to have a backup quarterback coming in here. Let's see if we can get a number of who that would be. And
12.
Number 12, that's a quarterback number, huh? Christopher Cruz, sophomore. Got some height on him.
He does. He does.
So Cruz, a sophomore, comes in. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And he's going to sling it too, but that's going to be way off the mark and drop incomplete. So with that, looks like the Raptors are going to send the punting unit in, and the Trojans are going to get their second possession of the ballgame.
I don't know if they're going for a wheel route or an out and up. Not sure. It just looked like there's a little miscommunication with the Raptors.
Have to see, Blake, if Lopez comes back in here that next series on offense.
Yeah.
That will definitely be a key here. Good snap. Punt is away. It's a low line driver. It's going to be bobbled by Ferentz. He's going to pick it up, and then he's going to be tackled from behind by number 4. I believe that was Dante Akendo on the tackle.
Got to appreciate maybe stopping the ball, but got to watch.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. That was a little bit dangerous.
That was a live ball.
All right, so here come the Trojans, and I don't think they need to get too cute here.
No.
Just keep pounding the ball.
Yeah.
And
talk about a great first drive. Oh, looks like a pitch to Snyder.
Well, some penetration, but nice stiff arm by Snyder as he's going to still pick up positive yardage there. He's going to eventually be run out of bounds there by number 7, Jones. So 7 on 7 there. But nice run by Snyder. And I tell you what, Christian Snyder, he keeps running like that. He's going to put some big numbers up here this evening in Veterans Memorial Stadium, without a doubt. So Eli Ferentz checks in there for the Trojans. So a lot of different faces in there tonight that you might not normally see.
Laskowski
now pulls it, and another first down. So Trojans just picking up big chunks of yards here early on in their first 2 possessions.
I like Laskowski's patience there with the ball, setting up the blocks downfield from the bruisers up front. I tell you, they're really moving the line of scrimmage back to the secondary.
Got to put a shout out there to Massimo Sciano. He's got our sideline cam for those of you down there, getting you some quality images from down there in the field. We appreciate his efforts.
There he is at the bottom of the screen, bottom left.
This time it's going to be Connor Walker, and he's got one man to beat. Oh, he puts a nice move in, and he adds a little dive at the end. So Connor Walker getting the start tonight. Getting a little loving there from Peyton Wenzel in the end zone. So touchdown Trojans, and just like that, you know, just all over the field. Doesn't matter where they're attacking from. Blake, just seems to be positive plays for Upper Dauphin.
Yeah, they're really moving like a hot knife through butter. Connor Walker with a great run, diving into the end zone, and of course, Peyton Wenzel there to meet him.
Absolutely.
Maybe they should get him the ball one of these times at his speed.
So I have that down as a 40-yard run. Is that what you had, Coach?
Snyder bounces it out and just brought back behind the lines. That's a fail attempt. 14-0 Trojans lead. Yeah, it looked like a 40-yard run.
That's what I'm putting her down as, a 40-yard touchdown run there. So 6:55 less in the first quarter.
When we see him Monday, he'll say it's 41-yard run.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll correct us if it was 41. No doubt. No doubt. So here we go. As they're going to get set there, we'll see if we get our scoreboard straightened out. It looks like we got some issues there.
Gotta love the Trojan offense marching right down the field. No problem for another score. Like we said before, utilizing a lot of the skill players. Christian Snyder having a good game, Aiden Wiest having a couple good runs, and Connor Walker with that last touchdown score.
All right, so looks like we got our scoreboard back up and running. We apologize for that. Scoreboard only works as good as the Wi-Fi, Coach.
That's what you get for making fun of people's Wi-Fi at home.
So here we go. Here goes Dyer for his third boot of the night. Let's see if he can put another one in. Oh, the ball fell down. I still can't believe that the Raptors they're still lined up at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, this is odd. I don't understand. They're way out at the hashes. We'll see if Dyer's
going to kick a knuckle right at the.
Well, there he is.
There's number 6. That's.
Oh.
I believe that was 6. I don't have a 6 on the roster, though. Or is that a 5? Perkins, maybe.
I still can't. I think it is 5.
So it's Amir Perkins on the return there. Going to have possession for the Raptors here at about the 25-yard line to start their third possession of the game.
Looks like Chris Cruz is still the quarterback.
Something to certainly keep an eye on as Chris Cross Cruz comes in here. So we got a tight end and a receiver split to the top of your screen and a twins to the bottom of your screen. Cruz takes the snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to put one up in there. Whoa, he's got a nice arm. And that's a nice completion there over right in front of Connor Walker, as that's number 4. Dante Aquendo, but how about that ball, Coach?
Yeah, I was watching him warm up today in pregame, and he can zip it. He can throw it.
Well, it was on a rope.
It was. It was.
So Raptors able to get across midfield here for the first time this evening, and it's the backup quarterback stepping in.
Aquendo with a great grab.
That was a nice adjustment by him. So we got doubles here. And we got a false start there at the top of the screen. As looked like Dante up there was a little early, a little anxious to get down the field. So that's going to push them 5 yards back, and now they are not in Trojan territory anymore. The Raptors are going to stay with that doubles look. See if the Trojans bring any pressure this time. Still look to be playing some man-to-man, right, Coach?
Yeah.
They get pressure this time, and the ball does go on ground, but it's after he's down, so Cruz going to trying to step up into the pocket there, but he's met there by, I believe that was 70. I think that's Austin Hartman.
Yeah.
Austin Hartman on the tackle there for the Trojans, doing a nice job.
Yeah, he wrapped him up great.
He did do a nice job wrapping him up there. So almost 5.5 minutes here in the first quarter. Second down now, and we'll call it 15. Cruz has his offense in the double set again. Takes a snap, he looks, he fires across the middle, and just misses his intended receiver there, which is number 25, Damon Young. Ball falls harmlessly to the ground, but again, a little bit of arm strength there and some zip on the ball by the young quarterback.
Yeah, it looked like a great ball. Just Young didn't get his head around right away.
So third down and 16, they're going to call it on the official scoreboard. Doubles are a little tight this time.
Yeah, maybe expect an out pattern up top.
Absolutely. Cruz is going to roll to his left. He pulls up, fires it. And that one falls incomplete to the ground. So kind of a tough call there, rolling to his left and throwing across his body. So that was a tough throw especially for any quarterback, let alone a young sophomore quarterback coming in here getting some playing time for the Raptors. But Trojans defense did have the defender, or the offensive receiver there, pretty well covered. So once again, Raptors' offensive drive will stall, and they'll be forced to punt. 2 men deep, 4 upper Dauphin. That ball's over the punter's head. That is Cruz. It's still loose. And no! I thought we were going to have a scoop and score there for number 62, Sean Wenderick, but I think his own teammate kind of got in his way and knocked him over. Everybody wanted that touchdown.
Yeah, he was looking for 6.
But needless to say, the Trojans are going to still take over. First and 10 from the, they're going to spot it at the 12-yard line. 12-yard line, we'll call it. But
that would have been a highlight of the season for Sean, for sure.
And the Raptors are going to take a timeout, and we will take a timeout with them. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
For the best tasting pizza in the Valley, come visit JoJo's Pasta and Pizza House. We have something here for everyone, such as garlic knots, seafood, desserts, and gluten-free options. We're open 7 days a week, and all of our food is made to order. Come dine in at our beautiful dining room. We pride ourselves on our friendly atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? The King awaits you. Visit us at 17 West Main Street in Elizabethville, or call us at 717-362-3064.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. As we're getting ready to come out of timeout here, if you're looking on the screen here, you see Big Coach Stu. He's actually not here tonight. He's calling in from California. So they got the FaceTime going on the one screen and earbud in down there with little Stu. But I think at this point he could hang up and let little Stu take over and call. I think doing a good job so far tonight, little Stu is.
Yeah, you gotta give it to the connection here, right? The service. All right, let's get back to it.
So here we go. We will try and get you some scores from across the area tonight. We do have our score stream that we'll put up on the bottom here. And hopefully the people feel. Then here comes Weist. And he's rumbling, and we got flags down there downfield. I don't know what that's going to be about, but I probably would think it's going to be against the Trojans.
Yeah, maybe a holding call, not sure.
Flags at the 4-yard line, but Weist that time, he was in a tussle there with number 24, I believe it was.
Yeah, it is a hold.
Holding on the Trojans.
So the hold's going to bring them back a little bit. But credit the Raptor defense that time. They seem to have that one sniffed out early.
First and 15 now for the Trojans.
So 4:52.
Stacking the bowl. Man, I was going to say, there's a lot of pressure up there, but Raptors
So
really.
now the Raptors going to give it right back to them.
Raptors.
So after all that, we get now a 1st and 11.
That'll be 1st and 10 again.
We'll call it 1st and 11 from the 14. Early score up in Mifflintown. Juniata leading 7-0. Snyder.
Oh, Laskowski
pulls it, and there's nothing but green grass in front of him. And he's going to walk in untouched. So another touchdown for Laskowski. A 17-yard run. And I tell you what, Blake.
He read that well.
He did read that well. He had me fooled there for a second. And credit Snyder with a good fake as well. But I tell you what, teams are really going to need to do some homework and figure out some things. If, Laskowski really puts almost a 4th head onto that Trojan offense. You got the 2 wing backs. You got Snyder tailback. This time Laskowski's going to keep it again and in for another 2-point conversion.
He's looking good. Trojans with another score.
So 22-0 now with 4:18 left. We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
Daibler, Straub & Troutman Incorporated is a local insurance company that was founded in 1986 when 3 separate local insurance companies decided to join forces and become what is now known as Daibler, Straub & Troutman. Being a partner in the Keystone Insurers Group aids them in their goal to provide its clients with a large array of quality choices within the insurance market. Still have questions? You can ask any of the local companies that are insured by Daibler, Straub & Troutman, such as Cuppy's Propane, Dairy Queen, or Halifax Area School District. Head over to their main office, which is located right across the street from Cuppy's on the Square in Elizabethville, or go online to www.dstinsurance.com.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. Dyer set to kick off. And another nice one. This is not going to quite reach the end zone. Going to be taking it to 5.
Plummer.
But the Trojan special teams get down the field well, and they're going to stop him short of the 25-yard line. You say Plummer on that one?
Yeah. Yep.
Emery Plummer. They're going to spot that ball at about the 24 maybe. So see if the Raptors, they got a couple plays there where they're making some positive yardage, kind of shot themselves in the foot with a penalty that last drive.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Looks like I see Lopez back in the game. No, I stand corrected. That is still Cruz.
Yep.
Rolls to his right, fires.
Plummer.
Nice reception there by Plummer. He's a quick little dude.
He is. Flying around the field.
He does a nice job with those quick out patterns.
That he does.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. So nice pickup there on first down for the Raptors. We do have an update. Anvil's up 14-8 on Columbia, so that's one that the Trojans would like to hear. Give them a chance to move up in that 2nd seed. We'd love to have a home playoff game here.
Yeah, that'd be
at
nice.
Trojan State, at Trojan Field. Cruz this time looks to his left, fires.
Ooh.
Yeah, has a man open.
Uh-oh.
And he makes a nice move. That's going to be a nice pickup of about 12 or 13 on the play.
Marion Jones.
Number 7 Jones on the reception. So 2 nice plays there. One thing I have noticed, Blake, and maybe you're seeing the same thing, looks like Cruz is a little more comfortable rolling to his right.
Yeah.
Even though that last pass was completed, he was going to his left. It was a little off the mark.
It was. Some other scores. Lime Mountains beating North Penn 13-7.
Well, those Eagles need a win bad, don't they?
They do. They do.
Doubles again. Cruz looks, fires, that batted down.
They're said his arm was going forward for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, it looks like he was intended to receive. Looking at Damarian Jones, but Jones was blanketed pretty good there by Christian Snyder. So I'm not sure it would have been a well-advised pass. These receivers doing a lot of running down the field. One getting a little slow getting back to the huddle here.
Yeah, I'm not one for walking on the field, but hey, it is what it is.
So 22-7, believe it or not, we're still in the first quarter.
I know, I was thinking of that too.
Doubles again. Cruz gonna roll to his left. Pulls, throws one up in the air, and up goes the receiver. What a nice catch there. I think they're gonna call it complete.
Yeah, that looked like a Quendo.
Was that? I think that was number. Was that 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dante. So Dante shows his athleticism there. It goes up. And no, they're going to say it was incomplete, Blake.
Yeah. Looked like Cruz have a nice touch on the ball. He lofted that up, but just out bounds.
Now, the executive education this year is playing an independent schedule, so I'm kind of curious moving forward, what league will they possibly go in?
Trojans all over him.
Somehow Cruz gets out of that, then almost loses the ball again. Trojans are in there ripping and clawing at it, but to no avail. But he's going to be sacked for a big loss on the play. But I tell you what, you got to give him some credit there. I don't know how he got out of that original scrum.
I don't know either. Dorian Thomas collecting that ball and trying to make something out of nothing.
And in comes the punt unit once again for the Raptors.
Trojans looking solid defensively and offensively.
No doubt. No doubt. So, Cruz will do the punting. Got a man getting on the field a little late here. Play clock's down to 5, 3, 2, 1. And they just get the snap off. Low line driver's going to bounce. Ferentz thinks about it, but that's probably a wise choice. Let that go. And it's going to be down at about the 39-yard line, or 34-yard line, excuse me. So 1:33 still remaining here in the first quarter. See if the Trojans can get another one on the board before we change sides.
I'm interested to know the Raptors' offensive production right now. What do you think? How many yards do you think they have? They might be close to negative.
When you put in all the sacks, you're probably not too far off there, Blake. But they have had some positive plays, just not able to put in anything totally together and put anything that sustains anything on a decent drive. We're going to time out here, and according to my man Eric Smeltz watching at home, he's doing the statistics for the Trojans, the official stat guy for the Trojans. They have 75 yards in passing, and as we just mentioned, minus 35 rushing from the sacks.
That's what I was thinking.
So,
that's what I was thinking. You got to give it to Coach Smeltz's defense here.
We got a shout out there to Mr. Fight listening to us at home. Appreciate him tuning in. Peyton Simmers, he's out from college. He's a former member of the Trojan Sports Network. Happy to hear him tuning in. Becky and Brian Hoover tuning in over there in the valley over there in Halifax area. What is that valley called over there? There's a name for that valley that they live in.
Yeah, it's Halifax. No one cares. But anyway, Simmers gave us a good report of the weather before this game started.
He is going. He is indeed going to school to be a weatherman. So hopefully he's doing well out there. Trojans, false start. That's something we see a lot from the Trojans. We've come to kind of just take that as they come.
Yeah, that happens every now and then.
So 1st and 15. Looks like we got Griffin Harmon over there in the offensive field. So we'll give him a shout out. Walker goes in motion. Going to give it to Snyder, and he just going to keep plowing ahead. And boy,
rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
Peyton Wenzel just took
middle for a nice run for the Trojans.
took defensive lineman there for
about 7.
the Raptors and just drove him about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, ugh. That poor lad don't know what was hitting him.
Ooh,
this time it's going to be Aiden Weiss, and boy, he made some nice moves there. And he's going to pick up positive yardage. Weiss is typically, everybody kind of thinks of him as more of a north-south guy. But made a couple nice moves there in traffic.
Yeah, definitely a big hole. Drove a truck through that. Said about Peyton Wenzel, man, he's always swagged out, so they say.
Swag. That's one way to put it. The swag. This time, Laskowski's going to give it to Connor Walker, and credit the Raptor defense staying home. Did a nice job there. And not much gain on that one, and it's going to bring up 4th down. I believe that's the first 4th down of the inning for the Trojans, but I would say this is probably an area that you'll see the Trojans maybe go for it, as we've seen in the past.
Yeah, especially, well, they might see the end.
The museum contains 30 hands-on learning exhibits that are educational and fun for your kids. The exhibit includes STEM, sensory, art stations, and many more. We also provide birthday parties and rental services for your special event. To schedule your event, call us at 570-809-6379. The Lycans Valley Children's Museum is located on South Market Street, Elizabethville. To view our hours and learn more information about our museum, visit our website, lvcm.org.
And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network, as your Trojans are out to the 22-0 lead here over the Raptors, and they're going to go for it here on 4th and short. Laskowski gives it to Snyder.
It's close.
He thought about pulling it, but I don't think it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. You're a little better angle than I am right now there, Blake.
I don't know. The way they're marking them, I don't know if they have it, but we'll see. Maybe a measurement.
If it goes by this outside judge where he's standing, I think they might have it.
But the ball is placed
But the
back,
ball's
right?
not placed where he was standing. So
yeah. Look like they're going from the side judge up atop the screen.
It might be a little. I tell you what, we're going to see how straight these lines are right now.
Field looks nice, though. Real nice.
Does look nice. Does look nice. Nice and green.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
wow.
It's nice.
Let's see. They're going to pull it tight here. Hopefully Shiano's got us. Yeah, he does. But Pfeiffer's not paying attention. Doesn't get us a good look at it.
I think we might have a first down.
They broke the chains?
Let me get the chain back on.
Uh-oh. They got to get that in the new budget.
Yeah, there it is. First down. Nice.
Even after they break the chains, the Trojans pick up the first down. So Schiano with the nice angle there for us. We got to see that up close.
Oh, I didn't even get to see that.
So
the Raptors saying a few links broke off.
That's what they're probably they're wishing. They're wishing. So here we go. So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. We stand corrected. You know, Blake, I did expect a little better from you being a geography teacher. I thought you would know that that's the Armstrong Valley over there.
Oh,
Laskowski with a big run. Boy, he just leveled one of the Raptor defenders there. Pickup of 10.
Yeah, he's running hard tonight. He looks good. Great mesh points.
I tell you what, we get all of our all of our starters back. You know, you got Laskowski running hard now, Hepler, Morgan, and Snyder. You got a 4-headed monster there that's going to be tough for teams to prepare for coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, and then you get Aiden Weiss in there, Connor Walker.
Absolutely. Usually Weiss is playing tight end, which he had a touchdown reception last week.
There's Snyder.
Snyder this time.
Oh.
Making some men miss and then picking up some yards after contact.
Snyder has enough for a Trojan first down.
Picks up Trojan first down and brings it into about the they'll spot it right on the 40-yard line now. I think that we talked about off the air. I think that might have been the longest first quarter in the history of high school football. It's 7:45. So Wiest here at the bottom of your screen. Laskowski's going to pull it. And he's got a man wide open. And we just talked about it. There he is, Aiden Wiest. And the Trojans basically running 4 streaks there.
Yeah, he could have had anybody.
And he had multiple guys you could have picked there. So 40-yard touchdown pass from Laskowski to Wiest.
Looked like Wiest was doing a neon Deion Sanders down the field as he was walking in the end zone.
So that's going to run the score to 28-0 with the 2-point attempt pending. So maybe we'll get to that mercy roll before the second half even starts.
I think so.
Laskowski pulls it again. This time
reaches over and gets it.
He does extend the football and gets it. So the 2-point conversion is good. Trojans now lead 30-0. We got a replay of the touchdown. Let's take a look at this touchdown replay. Good job by Pfeiffer. So as we can see this, as he's going to run it here for us.
Look at that.
Look at that. 1, 2. There's three guys that Laskowski could have hit, but
wow,
nice play.
Will the Thrill Laskowski.
Will the Thrill Laskowski.
Trojans up 30-0. Start a second. Looking tough. Real tough.
They are looking tough. And a lot of people were questioning taking this game with short notice and some of the guys banged up. And, you know, like I said, we watched a little bit of film here and there throughout the week on these guys. But, you know, I felt pretty confident that they were going to struggle to stop the Trojan offensive attack. I mean, 2 days to prep for Coach Stewart's high-octane offense. That's just not enough in my opinion.
Yeah, challenging to say the least. See what Dyer can do. Maybe you can send this to the high school.
So we're trying to get our clock fixed there for you, so make sure that's right. Piper's going to get on that right now. So Dyer, kaboom. This one's just a little dribbler. And nice open field tackle there. Let's get a number on that guy. 21, Eli Ferentz. Did a nice job on the special teams for the Trojans. Ferentz is the junior. He's 5'10", 145 pounds. He's one of those cooperative students we get from Millersburg. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he's all over the field. Cruz.
Cruz going to try, looked like a draw play. Now he pulled it, and now it's just thrown out of bounds. That didn't look good from the start.
No, it didn't. Looked like he was setting up a draw play, but maybe some miscommunication. Raptors set. 2nd and 10. Their own 27. Cruz set back. Motion from Plummer. Oh, looks like some false start on the offense.
We do have some difficulties with our clock. We'll see if we can get that fixed up here at the end of the half. But Raptor offense still going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, moving back.
Trojan band sounding good, cheerleaders dancing, everybody's partying. It was like a party here to pregame today, Coach.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Felt like I was at a club.
Rightfully so. It's been a while since we had a home game.
Doubles for the Raptors. Cruz going to try and roll around. He's going to scramble now. He's getting away. He's going to be hustled out of bounds there by, I believe that's Connor Walker, actually.
Number 6.
Number 6, excuse me.
Gains about 6 in the play. Third down.
Cole Wallace. It's a new name for us.
Yeah, it is. He was all over the quarterback.
He was.
It's like
Nice job there. Junior, 5'11", 155 pounds. Would have to assume, I don't know him from the hallway, so he must be a Millersburg student as well. Doubles again for the Raptors. They're not too fancy with their formations.
Cruz
drops it, picks it up, tries to make something, but
Sean Wenrick.
3 Trojans there.
Grassmeyer.
To meet him.
And Lentz.
So Grassmeyer had a big game last week, as we mentioned in the pregame. So, and there goes number 3. Or 7, excuse me. 7, Jones. He's running all these deep patterns, man. He's struggling to get back to the huddle each play.
It's like a cross-country meet for him. So 4th and about 12.
I didn't see the punt unit come on, did you?
No, I did not. We'll decide what's going on here.
I don't know what's going on. The coach is kind of out there with the referees. So they're going to let the clock run down and take a timeout, I guess. We'll take a timeout with them. So 8:53 remaining in the second quarter. Your Trojans are up 30-0. We'll be right back after this. Here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Veterans Memorial Field, I should say. Trojan Stadium. Getting that backwards. We haven't been here for a while, so I get a little confused.
4th and about 12.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if they go for it this deep in their own territory at this point. But
I agree, but Raptors need to get something going.
And they are going to punt as Cruz kind of now moving back.
I was about to say. Almost blocked.
A little pressure there. That was Austin Hartman again. He's all over the field tonight.
He is.
And Trojans going to have great field position here as the ball is going to be down at about the 36-yard line.
36, setting up the Trojans with the 1st and 10.
Where the Trojans will look to continue to tack on to their
they're looking solid tonight.
Impressive lead, absolutely solid. This is, and it's nice to see these guys stepping in for some of the guys that are banged up. Some new faces. Well, not really new faces, but guys moving from different positions to positions, and really doing a nice job offensively. Laskowski going to give it to Snyder, and boy, he's got a freight in front of him. He's got one guy to beat.
He got it.
And he got him. It looked like perhaps the number 4, Dante Aquendo, was going to catch him, but Snyder put a little extra juice there at the end, and he got into the end zone for wait a minute. We got some laundry. And we're going to have a hold on the Trojans. So that's going to negate what would have been a 60-yard run. So Snyder's thinking, I need the oxygen mask now.
Yeah.
But
get some air in them.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, but that was a nice run by Snyder, showing some breakaway speed there.
I'll say.
As he's jogging back to the huddle, a little slow. So that's going to make it 1st and, depending on where the hold was at, let's see where they spot the ball.
Yeah.
About the 27?
Yeah, about 27.
So 27. So they need to get to the 46. So We'll call it 1st and 17. This time, Laskowski's going to keep it. They faked to Snyder. We took a couple good pops there that time.
And he did.
He's getting up, though. He looks all right. So no gain on that play. 2nd and long here for the Trojans. Trying to see if we can get an updated score from the Columbia-Annville game. Looks like the Crimson Tide may have just scored. Certainly one we want to keep our eyes on is his implications for the Trojans in district rankings. Laskowski from the pistol. Going to give it to Snyder. He's going to rumble ahead there. He's going to pick up a good 7-8 yards on that one. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for Upper Dauphin at 7:25 and counting in the 2nd quarter, excuse me. It was a warm day today, Blake.
It was.
Feeling pretty good now as the sun's setting, more like a football night. Laskowski's going to roll to his right. He's hit his throws.
Aiden Weiss.
And he hits what's becoming quickly his favorite target, Aiden Weiss. And that's going to be easily a Trojan 1st down.
Weiss having a good day out there today.
Certainly is.
Laskowski looking good in the pocket, running the ball.
Laskowski did take a little bit of a shot there as he released that ball, but credit to him, but standing in there tough. He looks like he's okay.
Guys up front deserve a lot of credit. Definitely moving the line of scrimmage, protecting their quarterback.
No doubt. And that's something the Trojans have been doing. I think probably haven't gotten enough credit all year. Got a lot of guys moving there early. Good Lord. The train wreck.
Yeah.
And probably something, Blake, that doesn't get enough credit for the Trojans is how well the offensive line has played this year.
Yeah. They definitely put a lot of work in on the offseason, and you can definitely tell the big bodies up front.
So you got, Dylan Johns there at center, Colin Drywelbis, Peyton Wenzel at the tackle, Reed at one of the other, I think he's at the other guard position over there.
Sean Wenrick
Sean
in there.
Wenrick as well. That time, Laskowski's going to be brought down for a loss.
And, of course, styling, profiling. Peyton Wenzel.
Yeah, we did mention him. So I'm trying to think who I missed on that offensive line. But, Chase Lentz. Can't forget Chase. Nice job there, too. But as you did mention, Wenzel has been getting some time in there rotating in. So, they're creating depth on the line as well. But that's a pretty senior heavy line.
It is.
So here we go, 2nd down and 15, 5:20 and counting. Snyder, he's rumbling, bumbling. There's a lot of squirming going on down there right now.
Yeah, it looks like a 3rd and 13 now.
Yeah, not a very big gain there. So 3rd and 13. I don't think you'll see the Trojans go to the air too much, but when you get into these 3rd and long situations, you're almost forced to have to take a shot downfield.
Yeah, and Laskowski's definitely been delivering on that. He's been looking good throwing the ball as well as running. Maybe a draw play.
We haven't seen that Trojan draw yet today, have we?
Yeah, we might see it here.
Oh, we'll see. Nope.
Aiden Weiss around the corner.
Aiden Weiss is trying to get the edge, and credit the Raptors defense there, stringing that out.
Yeah.
And no go. That's going to be 4th down, and I think I see the punting unit coming on for the Trojans.
First time today?
Indeed, it is the first time today. So 4:20 and counting here. There goes 2 of the big uglies coming off the field there, Drywelbis and Wenzel.
Yeah.
Or Reed, excuse me, Reed and Wenzel. I say that with love.
Yeah. With a warm
I
heart.
did see the coolest thing I saw on YouTube this week was this football team, this high school football team. I'll tell you about the punt. Laskowski's punt, and a kick's going to roll, and they're just going to let that down it inside the 20. But there's this high school football team, and for all their games, we come in the tunnel in the Trojan helmet. But for all their games, the team goes down the field, but the starting offensive linemen, they come down in this like hog truck, this hog trailer, and they're just like banging on this trailer the whole way down, and they pull the trailer down right onto the field on the sidelines, and they come running out. It was pretty cool to see, but
that is awesome.
Giving the linemen a little love.
What brings them out? A golf cart or what?
No, a truck.
A truck?
Like a diesel truck in this big trailer.
That's pretty cool.
We'll have to see if we can get that this week. Maybe we'll have it on the next broadcast pregame. What do you think?
Get Coach Bell to get the Warthog out there and pull it out.
Get Pfeiffer to get that up for us. Cruz.
Oh.
I don't know if that was a design sweep to begin with. It sure looked that way. Is that actually Cruz?
No, it's number 4.
That was.
Oquendo.
Maybe a little wildcat action.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to try something. Nothing. Haven't had much success with anything else at this point.
No.
Connor Dietrich helping us out there, getting us some scores. The Crimson Tide and the Dutchmen are tied at 22-22. And as I said, I thought that was going to be a tough game for the Crimson Tide. It falls on the ground.
Might be Trojan ball.
And it is.
It is.
So going to be inside the 10-yard line or 15-yard line, close to the 15-yard line. Trojans are going to look to get this thing over the mercy rule here before the half. Then we'll start the second half with a continuous clock.
Yeah, it looked like Hepler picking the ball up. Or Sean Wenner. Both of them right there.
So here we go. Trojans 1st and 10. They're going to spot it at the 12. And at halftime, an interesting score. The Juniata only leads Newport 10-0.
Connor Walker dropped behind the line. The Raptors were all over.
Number 5, that's Zamir Perkins on the tackle. Trojan cheerleaders saying they want a touchdown. Let's see if they get what they're asking for here. Ferentz on the field for the Trojans. I believe he's actually playing in the tight end spot that Wiest usually plays, if I'm not mistaken, Blake.
Yeah.
Laskowski from the pistol. Fakes it, and then pitches
Walker.
it. Nice job, Walker.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
I don't out of bounds.
I don't like running that to the short side of the field there, that option play.
But Raptors hunting in packs.
They did hunt that. I mean,
just like in the movie Jurassic Park.
Oh, boy. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that pitch play into the corner.
Credit Laskowski again though, for getting that pitch off as he's taking a hit. But
just nowhere to go.
No, nowhere to go. When Walker got to the outside here, the edge was just clogged up. Laskowski from the pistol. Going to fake out here to Connor Walker.
That's a lot of room.
He does have some room. Nice block there on the edge.
Ferentz, right?
Was that Eli Ferentz? That's a very nice job blocking downfield.
That was. Give credit to him.
And did Walker get knocked to get pushed out of bounds?
Yeah.
How did he knock it in? Wait till I see him in the hallway next week.
Yeah, we got to razz him about that.
He could have had touchdown too. We should have dove in that one. We'll tell him. Yeah, but nice play there, nice run, and like I said, credit Ferentz for the nice block downfield there for Upper Dauphin there. So 4th and 2 now from the 2. Laskowski
looks good forward push, but I don't know if they made it.
the contact was made kind of behind the line of scrimmage, so I think he's going to be short.
The Trojans do not get in for
And they don't get in. Actually, looks like they got back to maybe the original line of scrimmage. So
yeah,
the Raptors are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. So let's see if the Trojans bring some pressure here. Try and force a mistake here.
Yeah, Raptors backed up on their 4-yard line.
We mentioned Connor Dietrich shooting some scores there. We appreciate that, but he's one of the original TSN members. So
cool.
Nice to hear back from these guys that were here and helped get this thing started. So we got trips to the top of your screen.
Design run.
It was a design run, probably just trying to get themselves some breathing room, and I think he might have actually lost yardage on the play.
He did.
Lost of yards on the play for the Raptors. 2nd down and 11.
They're going to spot that ball, I'm going to say about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, 1 or 2-yard line.
So 148 and counting here. Raptors probably just want to get to the half without giving up any more points at this point.
I agree with you. Doesn't look like anybody's on the number 2 down here. Nope. Snyder rolls out.
Cruz throws one up, and that falls incomplete. Coverage on that play was, is that Walker?
I believe so.
Connor Walker, he made a nice break on that ball.
Yeah, they call it Walker Island.
Walker Island.
Trying to make up for that.
We get all kind of nicknames on this team. Will the Thrill, Walker Island.
Number 2.
Billy Squire.
Billy Squire, yeah.
3rd down 11 from the 1. Cruz looks to throw. He throws one up.
Ooh, fade ball.
And nice adjustment there by number 4. That's Aquendo. He's still on his feet.
Look at this.
There's a flag on the play, and that's probably going to be.
I think it was on the Trojans, so they're going to continue this
defensive
play.
pass interference, but
Look
Aquendo is
back and forth.
Zigzag his way down the field and in for the first Raptor touchdown of the evening.
That went about 97 yards.
98 yards.
But there is a flag on the field.
So Cruz to Aquendo for a 98-yard touchdown pass. We're going to call it that. It was defensive pass interference there. So the Raptors get on the board here with 58 seconds left in the second quarter. And it looks like they may go for 2. It's an odd formation, whatever they're going to be doing right now.
Yeah.
Pass interference on the Trojans.
They're finally announcing what the penalty was, but I don't know why they need to go over to the sideline. I'm sure the coaches over there don't. They're certainly going to decline the penalty.
Yeah. A tough call there.
The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff following the PAT.
Oh, they just said it'll be enforced on the kickoff?
Huh.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
They're going to go for 2. Doubles is the formation, as Blake likes to call it. Cruz trosses one up again. That one's,
Oh, that was close.
That was very close, as I thought he made it. Darn near got 1 foot in bounds, but
must have been right on the line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aquendo. You talk about an athletic play.
Yeah.
That might have been almost one of the nicest plays I've seen this year.
Yeah. Got to give it to him. He's playing hard.
He is playing hard. He went up there and high pointed that ball, and he darn near got that 1 foot in. That was close. So what? Needless to say, the 2-point conversion is no good, and the Trojans are going to now lead 30-6. What do you think the Trojans are going to do here in this possession? Maybe just take a knee, take the clock out, or do you think they're going to try and maybe punch one in here?
Well, the way they've been moving the ball, minus the past 2 drives, I think they'd try to score again, but we'll see.
Trojans haven't scored since the 10-minute mark in the second quarter. It's a long drought for the Trojans.
It is. It is. Raptors set to kick.
And the penalty did get enforced, so now you're going to be pinned pretty deep here. I wouldn't be surprised maybe the Trojans just kind of run the clock out.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Little John Stewart gets his first half of OC in as the varsity coordinator here. Kick's going to be into the end zone. So Trojans are going to have the ball. Then it's 1st and 10 from the
Raptors kick was in the end zone, resulting in a touchback, setting up the Trojans with a 1st down and 10.
25. So, see what they decide to do here in this final minute. Got to think, though, it's going to be a late night home for the Raptors after this game. You know, probably about an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, long drive back.
So, here we go. Laskowski from the pistol. Tight formation for the Trojans. Laskowski's going to follow the lead back through. He's going to pick up a good gain on the play.
Yeah, pick up about 8.
Nice pickup there on 1st down.
He said, I think they might run this out. We'll see.
40 seconds and counting. We will have the Millersburg Marching Band for you at halftime here. So if you like music, I encourage you to stay on here and watch the Indian Pride Marching Band.
Christian Snyder picking up a 1st down.
Clock now starts again. And the Trojans are pointing to the locker room, so they're just going to let things run out. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back, and you'll be able to watch the Indian Marching Band. Your Trojans lead 30-6 at halftime. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
At the end of the first half, the score is your Upper Alton Trojans 30, the Raptors 6. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Millersburg Area School District Department of Music is delighted to present the 2021 edition of the Millersburg Area Marching Indians. This year, the Marching Indians are thrilled to present our field show featuring songs of the Beatles. We take the field with Magical Mystery Tour and A Hard Day's Night. Next, we feature soloists Claire Rothermel and Andrew Bullock in Yesterday. Hang on to your seats for a really catchy rendition of Can't Buy Me Love. Just as this show really gets you going and wanting more, the Marching Indians will again feature soloist Andrew Bullock and conclude with the ever-popular Hey Jude. As you'll see and hear, we love. The Millersburg Area Marching Indians are led on the field this year by drum majors Claire Rothermel and Jaomi Mori. Color guard captains are Amber Lee and Angelina Ritter. Section leaders include Mallory Strasser, Emily Enders, Emily Myers, Alyssa Smeltz, Sophia Miller, Nick Lacombe, Andrew Wollig, Adam Kitchen, Kendall Petrie, Bryson Minnick, Jaden Rubel, and Zach Irwin. Junior drum major is Casey Miller. Student pep band conductor is Zoe Tyson. The Millersburg Area Marching Indians are under the direction of Mr. Kenneth Campbell. Assistant director is Mrs. Susan Slemmer. The color guard is instructed by Mrs. Chelsea Bettinger. The band is assisted in marching and music by Mr. James Slemmer and Miss Hannah Carnes. Percussion instructor is Mrs. Casey Campbell. Drill design is by Mr. Dwayne DeWire of DeWire Designs in Northumberland, Pennsylvania. Marching Indians are proud to be an entertaining, non-competitive marching band. Marching band members range from grades 7 through 12 and 1 6th grader. They perform in parades in and around the Millersburg community, all football games, and community ceremonies and festivals. Most of our band members also participate in athletics and excel with academics both in middle school and high school. The Marching Indians would like to thank the Millersburg Area Music Association, the Millersburg Administration, Board of Directors, and faculty for their support with finances, time, and volunteerism in making this production possible. A special thank you to our active parents, grandparents, and community supporters for helping to make the band look and sound so good. Drum majors, Jaomi and Claire, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax and enjoy the 2021 Millersburg Area Marching Indians.
by Jamie Snyder. Broad Mountain gift card to Keith Malty. The Main Street Mattress gift card to Tina Daniels. Fry Flooring, Marcia Shell. Sweet Treats and Pizza Delight number 2, Alyssa Shadle. Cuppies gift card to Matt Chubb. Huffman's Outdoor to Dave Nye. The Pillow Hotel and Denny Lenny's gift card to Christine King. The JKS Detailing number 1 to Judy Walker. JKS Detailing number 2 to Nicole Rickert. The Klinger Bucket and Stall, Allison Daniels. Spiritware Basket to Shayna Erdley. The Lottery Basket number 1 to Susan Adelaide. And Lottery Basket number 2 to Ryan Mapes. Please come to the press box before the end of the game to receive your prizes.
About to get things started here in the second half. Got some statistics for you here. We appreciate Eric Smeltz shooting those out to us every home game. And so taking a look at statistics here. First downs, Trojans with 11, Raptors with just 5. Big difference here, though, rushing yards.
Yeah.
Raptors with minus 38, and the Trojans 196 total rushing yards thus far. Passing yards, as you might expected, the Raptors were going to lead that category this evening. They have 173 yards through the air. Trojans with 70. Trojans did mix the pass in nicely there, Blake.
Yeah.
So total yards 266 to 135. Raptors do have that one turnover. What are your thoughts?
Well, Trojans look good on both sides of the ball. Raptors passing the ball. I mean, they had that one big pass for about 97, 98 yards. And, yeah, I'm just really happy with the Trojans' production on offense and defense.
I think the Trojans got to be pleased with the outcome thus far. Getting some good quality time in with some of these backup guys, getting some stuff.
Yeah, definitely playing well. We talked about new faces in the backfield, and we mentioned their experience. I mean, they've been running the ball.
So Laskowski just is 3 for 3 for 70 yards tonight with that touchdown to Wiest. Snyder, 9 carries, 71 yards. Laskowski, 8 carries for 61 yards.
Yeah, Laskowski, perfect passing.
And Connor Walker has 4 carries for 37, and Aiden Wiest 4 for 27. Receiving, Wiest has 2 receptions for 57 yards and a touchdown, and Walker's got 1 reception for 13. So, again, balanced attack there tonight. Snyder and Laskowski, and then you throw a little bit of Walker and Wiest in there.
Mm-hmm.
But nice job. Trojan offense clicking. They're going to start with the ball to to start this second half. And I think the party may be over in the student section.
I think so, too.
For an amount of $217.
So, looks like Connor Walker, Tegan Angle. Set back to receive.
Tegan Angle, he's a young buck. I believe he's a freshman. Getting some returnage here.
Ooh.
So onside kick.
Grassmeyer.
Yeah, it's Grassmeyer there. He's all over that. So
what a way to start it.
The Raptors trying to pull out some punches here to get things rolling, and why not? I mean, you're down 30-6. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, it's your inaugural season. Give it a shot. But looking at this Raptor team, Blake, got to think they got certainly have the makings here in the starts of maybe putting something together out there in Allentown.
Yeah, I agree. And charter school, who knows? They could have a totally different team next year.
Certainly could. So here comes Laskowski from the pistol, an empty set. We don't see that very often. He's going to take this one.
Caught from behind.
And he's going to be drugged down. He's going to maybe get a yard on that play. Number 84 on the tackle. That is freshman Josiah Floyd.
Trojans starting off here, 2nd and 9. Motion from Walker. He's taking a sweep. And he's brought down in the backfield. Loss of about 4 or 5. 6.
Connor Walker dropped in the backfield.
Wow, so 3rd and about 15 for the Trojans. Nothing going on that stretch play. So we'll see what the Trojans have in store here over 3rd and 15.
Sorry, we're getting some.
Laskowski back to pass. Oh, he's flushed out of the pocket. And they might call a face mask there. Definitely.
Sacked on the play, but there's a flag.
Face mask or possibly a horse collar.
One of the two.
Apologize for the stepping away there, trying to get the old Massimo set up there. Camera's having a little some difficulties there, but we're good now. And did you get the call there, Blake? Was it a face mask or was it a horse collar?
I think face mask.
So it's going to be an automatic first down.
Yep. Still call it 3rd.
Isn't a face mask automatic?
Depending on.
So maybe it was just maybe it wasn't one of those real mean ones.
Yeah, maybe not.
But here we go. Look across the field. It looks like a new center maybe warming up there for the Raptors. Laskowski, here comes the draw play. And
Christian Snyder
is on the loose.
Ooh.
Just levels the defender there.
Yeah. Number 5, Zamir Perkins. Just
what a bruising run there by Christian Snyder. And tell you what, Eli Ferentz was doing everything he could to keep that block out there, but so nice job again blocking down the field by Ferentz. Trojan coaching staff's going to like what they're seeing from him this ball game out there, doing the dirty work downfield.
For sure.
This time, Laskowski is brought down rudely there.
Walker dropped in the backfield.
And that's actually Walker on the carry, but man, was he slammed to the turf. And I think that was 65.
56.
56. Kevon Lewis. He's a junior.
Second and 17 now for the Trojans.
Boy, he got in there. He got into the backfield in a hurry.
Yeah, Walker's going to be feeling that in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that was 55 as I look on the replay there.
No.
Give credit to Kevin King.
Brought down again, Walker. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Walker getting up a little slow those last two plays. As after that, the running back depth gets a little thin as we are banged up there.
Yeah. Makes about 3rd and 17.
Tribal is going to check out. Looks like he's got an equipment issue. Number 60 for Upper Dauphin checks in. That's Chase Lentz. Third and long here. Laskowski from the pistol.
Pass.
Gonna pull it. Oh, and he is brought down there as the Raptors bringing some pressure. And again, that's 55 King, and as well as I believe it was 84.
Yeah.
Josiah Floyd. He's just a freshman, Floyd. So Raptors getting some pressure here, and that's going to bring up a 4th and very long. We'll call it 4th and Berrysburg to go for the Trojans. Raptor defense getting a little life here at halftime.
That they are. They've been causing a lot of ruckus in the backfield.
So Trojans are going to go. Nope, they are going to punt. Laskowski shifts back. Walker goes in motion. They're going to try and pooch this into the right side.
Oh, good.
And nice job. But the ball is going to go into the end zone. So the Raptors are going to get their first possession of the second half at the 20-yard line. It's a little strange start there for the Trojans in the second half.
Yeah. 2 failed series there.
We're trying to see if we can get you Williams Valley, Williams Valley wasn't playing. See if we can get you a Tri-Valley score. We haven't gotten that lately. But
it was like 42-0 at halftime. Tri-Valley's leading Panther Valley.
Bulldogs are having a nice year up there, Blake.
Yeah, they do have a good team.
See, we got an update there on that Columbia game. Columbia is up by 14 now on Anvil-Cleona, so they're starting to maybe turn the tides there a little bit.
Empty
set. Going to sling it, and that's over the head of the intended receiver. Looks like, is it still Cruz there in the quarterback position? Was that still Cruz, you think?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Just want to double check on that. So Lopez has not been back since he went down there in the first quarter.
I think he's a new quarterback.
That's what I thought. That's why I was checking. I think it is a new quarterback.
Damon Young, 25.
So number 25. He's a sophomore. And we got movement there from the offensive line. The right tackle getting a little jumpy out there. So that's going to push things back 5 yards. So a little rough start here for both teams to start the second half. But got to like the fight that you're seeing from the Raptors, though. They could have came out the second half and rolled down here, but they seem to be
no pressure,
putting some things together.
Oh, Damon Young escapes that pressure.
He did escape that pressure with showing some speed there. Looked like he was going to be sacked for a loss.
Yeah.
And then somehow evaded that. So the third different quarterback tonight for Executive Education. But that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. So they got 2 sticks to get to the first down. We'll see what play call they draw up here. They really have been only running, basically 2 formations all night. Going to go empty set as the back comes up now. Look, the throw.
Nowhere going,
and
brought
that's
down.
not going to happen as Trojan defenders there all over it. And
Mason Grassmeyer.
Yep, Grassmeyer and Mason. Grassmeyer was the first guy there, and boy, he wasn't letting go. He was like a rabid dog on a piece of meat.
Yeah. Bring him down inside, right around the 5-yard line. 4th and a mile.
We'll call that 4th and Fisherville, Blake. That Fisherville's in this direction.
Yeah, I don't know that valley over there too much, clearly from the beginning of the game.
So Trojans with an opportunity to get some real good field position here.
Maybe we'll see a snap out of the end zone.
There has been some issues, and we're getting a player coming on the field late.
Oh, my.
And did they take a timeout? Nope. Delay a game. It's going to move the ball back even further. Here we go. This could be interesting. We did have one snap already go over the head of the punter this evening. Oh, almost another, but great hands there, but gets the punt away. It's a short punt. Trojans stay away from it wisely as they're going to have great field position here to start. That ball's going to be down at about the 38-yard line. As the Trojans are going to get their second possession with 5:32 left here in the third quarter. They lead by 24.
Both teams offensively been stalling out this second half.
Yeah, just not the same that we saw in the first half from the Trojans. But here we go. Laskowski gonna
walk around the edge. Oh, brought out.
Walker's kind of shoved there at the end.
Walker drove out of bounds.
Right on top of the yard.
Yeah,
yard marker. That might have hurt. That'll leave a mark.
He's getting beat up the second half here. Whew.
So no gain on the play. We're going to have twin set here. We don't see that often from the Trojans. Trips. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Here comes Laskowski, that quick bubble pass.
Looking for a swing pass. Did not work out.
Not working out at all. So that's going to bring up another 3rd and Berrysburg here for the Trojans. Looked like they were maybe trying to get the Raptors to bite on that little swing pass and then maybe take a shot downfield, but the defensive line was able to get some pressure in there on Laskowski, and just wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, Raptors been sending a lot of pressure this second half. We'll see. 3rd and.
Now we're back to the normal set we're used to seeing. There goes Snyder. Nope, he pulls it. Laskowski pulls it. He's scrambling to his right, makes a man miss.
Oh, he's still up.
Still on his feet, takes a pop there, and he's still going to be way short of the first down. But nice little scramble there by Laskowski. Although I think I'd like to see the Trojans get the ball back to the big man and let him do some damage there. I'm talking about Christian Snyder.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that whole first half, pounding down the field.
He's the Trojan. He's definitely, when you think of the bruiser, he's the Trojan bruiser. He's the bully there in the backfield. He can kind of make those big hits, and he's built to deliver those big hits.
Wrap around roll.
There it is. This
This
time the Raptors were kind of ready for it, and that was number 52, 56. Doing a nice job there. That's Kavon Lewis. So he stayed at home, didn't bite on the play flake, and that'll do it. Raptors are going to take over with a 1st and 10 from the Trojan 37-yard line. So both offenses here looking a little sloppy to start the second half.
Yeah, the Raptors defense, they must have got an earful in the locker room at halftime. They've been stepping up here. Doubles.
They like that doubles formation. That seems to be the one they prefer. Again.
Wow.
Ball sails high. A lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
And that was
Reed.
Colton Reed getting some pressure there. So 25, Young.
Yeah, on the D-line, they're motioning around trying to
maybe try and create
confuse,
some
for the offensive line of Raptors, but still got through. That was, looking back at that play, it was kind of funny to see.
Got to wonder if Young is more of a scrambling guy. He has made a couple scrambles there.
Yeah.
Hepler coming from the outside, untouched. He had him there.
Heaves it.
Hit the ball.
Oh, who other? Then
Oquendo with another impressive catch. Boy, he does a great job in the air, Blake, controlling his body.
Yeah. Getting the ball at the highest point.
Absolutely. So, credit to him. And he is a senior, so, but needless to say, great. He's made some spectacular catches this evening, and that puts the Raptors deep into Trojan territory. This is probably the deepest they've been all night because the touchdown they had was a 98-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
So they really haven't gotten this deep into Trojan territory. Trojan's doing a lot of shifting on the line there. Young fires, and that's going to go out of bounds.
Young pass ball incomplete.
Almost looked like the Trojans almost jumped early there, but it must have just got in there behind there. Stayed on one side. So Anvil now pulls back within 7 of Columbia. It's 36-29. So a shootout down there in Anvil.
Sounds like a great game. Motion.
Empty set. Young. Hepler again with the pressure. That ball sails over the top. So Hepler definitely coming hard there off that edge the last two plays there, but just not able to get there. But he certainly is influencing the play.
Yeah. Making an off-target throw.
That's the thing, too, Blake, and we go back to our schedule. We really, Trinity was 22-14, but we kind of were in the lead that game and took a commanding lead.
Yeah.
And then they worked their way back into that ball game. It's going to be important to see, when we get in that kind of a tight ball game, how do we react?
Yeah. How we react.
Young, a lot of pressure. Makes one man miss. He fires, and ball hits the turf.
Man.
It's going to fall incomplete, but
makes you wonder if they're trying to set up a screen with all that pressure.
It was a lot of pressure, but so that's going to bring up 4th and 10. So nothing going offensively here for the Raptors on this drive except for that big play to Oquendo.
Yeah. So 4th and 10.
And they're going to go for it. Trojans with the extra defensive back in there. Raptors look a little confused in their alignment.
Ooh.
Young. Gonna throw one up, and that's, guess who?
Oh.
No good. And there was a flag on the play.
Young pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag on the field.
I'm not so sure. Almost looked to me like Oquendo kind of
jumped over top of
Laskowski. But let's see what the officials say here. Now they're walking back.
Yeah.
It is going to be on Laskowski. And I got to say, Blake, I don't know if I agree with that one.
No, Laskowski definitely had a good coverage.
I think it was good coverage as well. I agree with it. Good coverage. I think Oquendo kind of climbed the ladder there over, used Laskowski as the ladder there.
I agree with you.
But we don't have a say in this one, so that's going to be the first automatic first down. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Young scrambling to the outside. Fires. Man over his head and just misses. He did have a man open there, but that falls incomplete.
Lentz getting pressure.
The pressure hasn't been the problem right now in this third quarter, but Young certainly showing he's pretty athletic and able to elude that rush.
Yeah.
So second down and 10 from the 17. Young from the gun. He's going to look to his left. He's going to put one up. It's going to be a jump ball.
Kendo.
And Okendo.
Pushed out of bounds.
They called it out of bounds.
They did.
Absolutely, they did. So,
Third down and 10 now for the Raptors.
Sideline was the Trojans' friend there, but
yeah,
nice ball again. You know, jump ball, they're putting it up there. And, you know, we talked about this a little bit this week, and, you know, not saying that we were weak there, but probably we're not as strong in the secondary as we are stopping the run up front with the big linemen and those linebackers that we have.
Yeah. There's that motion of D-line.
Going to come back to this side, and that ball falls incomplete. Tried a quick hitter there, and that was not going Hepler on the coverage that time. But, you know,
4th and 10 now.
And that's the thing with these receivers that Executive has. They got some lanky receivers, and those jump balls are certainly in favor of the Raptors in that situation. But see if they maybe go to that again.
Yeah.
4th and 10, 2:13 left here. You know, the Raptors are down 24. They could put one on the board here.
They could.
Might give them some life. Doubles. Okendo's to the top of your screen, it looks like. He's going to fake. They're going to throw it here to the right-hand side. Got a man wide open.
Oh, my God.
And that is caught
Walker.
For a Raptor touchdown. And quite honestly, it could have been pass interference.
I agree.
So,
man.
So the Raptors get back on the board, 30-12 here.
Still fighting.
So that's a 17-yard touchdown from Young to great camera action there by Massimo getting that. He got the score in the end zone. Did you get the replay on that, Pipe, by chance? So I think that was number 10 that caught the ball, Avery Plummer.
Oh, a 2-point conversion score, too. And the Raptors aren't going down without a fight.
So the 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16.
Pretty good catch itself, too.
Two touchdown score now.
Yep.
Wow. It was a nice play. We were watching that on the delayed screen here, but nice job. So 30-14, 2:04 left in the third quarter. So after the sluggish start by both offenses here, the Raptors are the first ones to get on the board here in the third quarter. And let's be honest, they are a second-half team.
They are. They put up, what, 26 on
They
line
put up
bound?
26 points in the fourth quarter last week.
Well, we'll see.
Mind you. In the fourth quarter last week. So
just needed a jump start.
Certainly in that drive there, you could see some of the athleticism that we talked about from their skill positions that we mentioned in the pregame show.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder, maybe if that, Trojan defense getting a little tired, will that athleticism
kick in
here and be a bonus for the Raptors? But
I'm impressed with Damon Young, too, at quarterback coming in.
Yeah, third different quarterback tonight.
It's looking pretty good.
So the Raptors tried an onside kick last time. I think they'll probably kick this one deep, although the Trojans are moving up. Now they're moving back. And they do go for an onside kick. And I think
they got it.
They may have recovered it.
They did.
Certainly did.
Wow.
So
Raptors.
gutsy play there by Executive. And they're going to get themselves an extra possession, which is what they needed to do. So credit the coaching staff over there.
Yeah.
Coach Ford rolling the dice.
The Raptors are on the hunt.
How about that?
Setting up the Raptors with a first.
So here we go. 30-14. 2:04 left in the third quarter. All of a sudden, things are getting a little interesting here in Eville.
I agree. Empty set. Oh, they're missing a player.
Yeah, they're missing a player.
Motion out of there. Oh, brought down by Dylan Johns.
Big Dill doing a nice job there, grabbing a hold of Young and throwing him to the ground. You got to wonder there, the player coming on late, he was the running back. He would have been the guy in there picking up that first blocker. That not having enough guys on the field certainly hurt the Raptors there.
Maybe that's what the Trojans need to get started here.
Let's see if Dylan Johns, old DJ, see if that gives the Trojan defense a spark here. So second down and 21. Young from the shotgun. Ooh. He fires. He's hit as he fires, and that's just a little gain, about 3 on the play. So nice quick pass there to 20.
Pass completed. Tackle made by Carl.
I think that was 24. 23, excuse me. Anthony Roman. Looks like an injured player on the field for the Trojans. Looks like that might be a cramp. So he might let them work that out. We'll take a quick break with a commercial here. And we'll be back right after this. Troutman Chevrolet Buick GMC is one of Central Pennsylvania's oldest dealerships, offering all of our customers the highest level of excellence. Family owned and operated since 1913, at Troutman's we go the extra mile to make sure you leave our showroom completely satisfied. Whether you're looking for a new, pre-owned, or used vehicle, our sales specialists provide a hassle-free, relaxed, and comfortable environment. Stop by our showroom in Millersburg and let us meet all your Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC automotive needs. And we're back here in the Trojan Sports Network, as it looks like that was Hepler. No. Grassmeyer. Maybe a little leg cramp. He's going to hustle off the field on his own power, but get an update there for that Columbia game as Columbia scored, made it 42-29, and then boom, an 86-yard sprint by a kickoff. Looks like a kickoff return for Anvil Cleona, so they keep clawing right back into it. That game might need overtime.
Yeah.
By the end of the night. So clock's running here in Trojan Stadium, 45 seconds in the third quarter. Young going to look to his left, then he's going to pull it. Now he's got a lot of pressure, but he evades the Trojan defender, finds a man, wide open there is number 5, but that ball falls behind him. That was Zamir Perkins. But tell you what, got to credit the quarterback there, Young.
Yeah.
Showing some scrambling ability.
Yeah, it looked like Matt Latshaw getting in the backfield.
Looks like Latshaw had his sights on him and then
just missed.
Young able to elude him. So that incomplete pass will stop the clock with 32 seconds left here. It's fourth down, and it looks like the Raptors are going to go for it. Again, they look a little confused on their sets sometimes. Man goes in motion, balls on the ground. Young picks it up. He's going to chuck it up, and that ball's hooked off.
Mace.
Here come the Trojans. That's Mace. And Mace takes a big hit, but he pops right back up. The Trojans with a nice interception there by Mace. Bringing some momentum back to the Trojan stands here, getting the fans back into things.
Just what the Trojans needed.
Absolutely. Great job. Here we go.
Oh.
Executive Academy, boy, they're really selling out here on the run. Look at all those guys in the box, Blake.
Yeah, they jumped offsides.
First and 5 now for the Trojans.
So 30-14, 19 seconds in the third quarter. It looks like the Raptors are just going to say, you know what, here we come. We're going to try and stop this run. They got one safety deep and one guy covering the receiver down the bottom of your screen. Everybody else is up on the line of scrimmage.
They are. Engage 8. Oh, pitch.
And we're going to get some nice job by Walker there. Laskowski on the ground again. He might be a little sore in the morning, too. He's been taking some shots, especially running that option play here. But
I was thinking of Walker getting, man, he's getting smacked out there, but good pickup.
So Trojans will pick up a nice gain there. It's going to bring up second down. I don't know what they're doing to chains over there. It's something.
I don't know either.
Chains are moving back and forth now. Okay, so it's going to be second down and 1.
Still missing links from earlier today.
The missing link. That would be a good nickname for one of our defensive linemen. You know, it just sounds like a little crazy. We need like a crazy guy with the missing link.
Oh.
Here we go.
Aiden Weiss.
Oh. Boy, putting the shoulder down. As we said, he runs north and south, and boy, he delivered a blow there. Now the Trojans getting back to that running game and moving the ball downfield. That'll be a first down. Probably will take us to the end of the quarter once they start the clock here, and it will. We're going to step away, take a few commercials. We'll be back for the end of the game here. Fourth quarter coming up. Trojans lead 30-14. You're watching the Trojan Sports Network.
Dairy Queen is located on the main street of Lycans. The inside and outside menus showcase both hot food and plenty of ice cream treats. Dairy Queen is open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Saturday. Make sure you come and check out all the seasonal blizzards. Remember, it's fan food, not fast food. Dairy Queen is located on the main street of Lycans. The inside and outside menus showcase both hot food and plenty of ice cream treats. Dairy Queen is open 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Saturday. Make sure you come and check out all the seasonal blizzards. Remember, it's fan food, not fast food.
The Trojan Sports Network, we do have the first final score of the evening. Susquehanna 42, James Buck 7. Not really a surprise there.
Nope.
That Columbia ball game is, again, a shootout. Anvil came back and scored. Then Columbia scored again and two-point conversion. Good, and that's 50-35.
Wow.
Another tough run there by Wiest as they moved him to the tailback spot now. Getting a little love. Trojans going to continue. I'd like to see Trojans continue to just kind of pound that ball on the ground here, chew up some clock.
Yep. Get a score here.
Trojans hustle to the line. Laskowski from the pistol. This time, Wiest is not much there.
Loss of a couple yards, but Trojans set up for a 3rd and 8.
See if we can get us this update here. Mansfield leads Lime Mountain 20-19, but Lime Mountain just got the ball back on a fumble. Here we go. Oh!
Connor Walker stays up.
Oh! Feet. Helmet ripped off. Got to be a flag there.
Wow.
And Walker, he's all beside himself, but keeping his cool.
Wow.
His buddies are pulling him away. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and the Trojans needed it because that would have been a big loss on the play.
Yeah, it would have.
Connor Walker having a rough night out there, hitting the helmet getting ripped off. He got thrown into the chains at one time. He does have that one long 40-yard touchdown run. See if maybe they give him a little love here and gets another touchdown tonight.
This looks like an episode of Friday Night SmackDown.
All right, now we got whistles from the back judge. Most of the other games around the area are ending right now. We're only 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now what are we doing here? Referees are walking toward the far sideline.
Get a little walk in. Keep the legs fresh.
I don't know.
Here we go.
I don't know what that was all about.
I don't
but
know
here we
either.
go.
That's why I like it. Take a little walk.
10:30 left in the fourth quarter. Trojans looking to put some breathing room between them and the Raptors. Weiss, nice run up the off tackle there. Got a new back in there, 31. I just saw go across the screen. That's Tegan Angle, sophomore, getting some playing time. And just as I say that, he's going to check out. It's like the student section, they took their speaker away, so they just decided they're going to start singing. Snyder now fakes to him and gives to Weiss, and Weiss is going to be brought down. No gain, actually a loss on the play. So third down and about 9. I think that's the song from that Disney movie.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Let it go. Interesting.
Yeah. Maybe.
So 3rd and 10 here. Besides those first couple plays, since then the offense kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they have been.
So we go under 9 minutes. Here we go. This is going to be Laskowski, and boy, nice run there.
He's in.
He has got to be. Yes, he's in for a Trojan touchdown. So
dragging Raptors with him.
So Laskowski with an 11-yard touchdown run. Put the Trojans up 36-14. That'll be Laskowski's 3rd touchdown of the evening on the ground.
Yeah.
And he has one passing too.
Yeah. Definitely been playing well. I like how he's running the ball tonight.
You know, he did the same thing last week.
Yeah.
No, he had two rushing touchdowns last week. 2-point conversion attempt by the Trojans. Going to be Snyder. And he's in. So that'll push it to 38-14. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Trojans lead 38-14.
Extending their lead to 30.
American Legion was chartered by Congress in 1919 as a patriotic veterans organization. Focusing on service to veterans, service members, and communities, the Legion evolved from a group of war-weary veterans of World War I into one of the most influential nonprofit groups in the United States. It has influenced considerable social change in America, won hundreds of benefits for veterans, and produced many important programs for children and youth. The Trojan Sports Network would like to thank the Elizabethville American Legion Post 404 for their support. And we do have a final. Welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. The Lime Mountain Eagles, again, fall short. They fall to North Penn out of Mansfield, 20-19. So tough, another tough loss for Lime Mountain. That's 0-7 now, I believe.
Yep.
So certainly something they're not used to seeing over there in Mandata.
That's for sure.
Good news is, though, they have Newport and Jimmy Buck as the last two teams they're going to play. So I think the Eagles could pick up 2 wins here late in the season.
Plummer.
Raptors are going to need something explosive and quick here. They're going to make anything happen. Juniata game, we do have a score update there. That's 24-0 over Newport. So the Indians going to continue their successful season. 38-14 here. The cheerleaders are throwing out those balls, the pink balls tonight.
Yeah.
Blake, pink ones, yep. The pink out. A lot of students here with pink, fans, cheerleaders decked out in pink.
See what the Raptors can do.
Here we go, going an empty set yet again. Young fires, complete, and shoved out of bounds there. We'll call that about 8 yards there.
Yeah.
7.
Pass was complete. The Roman coverage there on the outside by Upper Dauphin looked like Sean Gillard, if I'm not mistaken.
Walker pushed him out.
Is that Walker?
Yep.
They're kind of built the same. Come on.
Yeah.
Walker and Laskowski will flip-flop sides here. Looks like might be what they've done now is Laskowski's going to Okendo's side no matter where he's at this point anymore. Ooh. Young scrambling, throws one up, and that's out of bounds, incomplete. So that might be one of the adjustments defensively. And as we look down the road here, we got a tough receiver. Might see Laskowski be the guy that's going to be the cover guy on those receivers, as he does play some nice tight coverage.
Yeah, and shows his athleticism. Basketball player, we know that.
All right, the band's into it now, 8:26 and counting. Here we go. Young fires, and that's incomplete.
Young's pass ball incomplete. Setting the Raptors up with a 4th and 3.
So 4th and 3 now, 8:20 on the clock. The clock stops. 4th and 3, we'll call it, from the 32. Looks like Columbia's extending their lead as we're getting their information from Jeff Reinhardt down there at the Langston newspaper, and he just tweeted, "Can we just give Columbia's Robert Footman the MVP trophy now? Amazing 20-yard touchdown keeper for another Columbia score." And like I said, I think when these two teams do meet up,
yeah, fireworks.
You might need an abacus to keep track of all those points they're going to be putting on the board. Do you know what an abacus is, Blake?
That's why I looked at you.
You have till next week to figure out what an abacus is.
All right. Well, luckily I got a phone here to Google it.
It'll make sense once you know what it is. I bet you Eric Fight knows what it is.
Probably. I would think.
He's a
Say
smart
get
man.
one of your accounting students.
They would know too. Here we go. Trojans take over. Short field. Snyder. Good hard run. I'd keep feeding Snyder at this point.
Yep.
I honestly would not. I don't think we need Laskowski taking any more hits than he does. He's been playing well, but let's try to protect him a little bit.
Yep.
Let the guys that are designed to take those big hits, let them take those hits.
I agree.
That's a 9-yard run by Snyder. So it's going to be 2nd and 1. Clock's ticking, and that's the important thing right now for the Trojans, to keep that clock ticking. Let's get some time off the clock. Get this thing down.
Skowski around the edge. Picks up the first, it looks.
Laskowski on the keeper appears to have enough for a Trojan first down.
It's going to be a first down. He's going to go out of bounds and stop the clock. We do have a final now. Juniata's final is 24-0 over Newport. So they're one step closer to wrapping up that division title. Walker going in long motion here.
Yeah.
Going to give it to the fullback. Well, they were saying that Laskowski didn't pick up that first down.
No, he was close. I thought he did.
So, but Snyder gets it there, so that'll get the clock a ticking again. And the men in stripes are winding that arm, saying, keep that clock running. They want to get home, too.
Yeah. They might have been hoping to catch that Syracuse-Clemson game.
What's the big college game this week? Putting you on the spot here.
You are. Georgia and Kentucky.
That won't be close. Here's Snyder, rumbling, bumbling, and he just keeps pounding out and keeps grinding out those tough yards. I always like the way he runs.
Another carry for Snyder. Gained about 3.
Clock continues to tick. We're under 6:30 here to go. So looking at the games coming up next week in league play, you got Susquehanna going to Halifax. Hopefully Halifax is able to play that game. You got our Trojans heading down to Fleetwood. We think that's going to be a competitive game, so that'll be exciting to watch on the Fleetwood network. Laskowski gives the ball to Snyder, and boy, he's met, bringing the house that time was the Raptors. He's met there rudely, and it's going to be a loss on the play there. Juniata is going to go down to James Buchanan. That should not be a contest whatsoever. And then the Eagles heading to Newport. It could be a good ball game.
Yeah.
It could be a good ball game, and hopefully we'll root for the Eagles there to get their first win of the season.
Yeah, let's see if they can get one. Time still clicking. Trojans winding it down.
Tight set for the Trojans. Laskowski
wrapped up.
Fakes the handoff to Snyder, and Keeson, he's wrapped up there and brought down hard. He's definitely taking some shots this evening.
Yeah.
4th and about 12 now for the Trojans.
Right now, like you mentioned, some unwanted shots. Towards the end of the game, it's keep it in the bruiser's hands.
I wouldn't even mind seeing them rotating. Let Wieston, him rotate there in that back spot and just let them grind this thing out from the tailback position.
Pound it away. Pass.
Nope, we're going to throw it.
Yep.
And that was nearly picked off. And the clock is going to stop the clock as well. And change the possession.
Raptors up with the 1st and 10 from the 23.
So 4:27 to go. Raptors are going to take over here. And they trail by 24. Trojans got a lot of players in this ball game tonight.
They did.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of kids rotated in and out, so that's great to see. And it looks to me, the sideline looks a little thinner than what we started the year out with.
It does.
Some of that could be injuries. Some of that could be the old, maybe some eligibility issues as well.
Yeah.
But Raptors going to take a timeout. We'll take timeout with them. 4:27 left. Trojans lead 38-14. We'll be right back. Are you looking for a new heat pump? Lentz Electric in Elizabethville offers air-to-air, ductless, and geothermal heat pump services. Looking for a standby generator? Lentz Electric's got you covered. Does your amp panel need to be replaced? Talk to our experts about the best options for your situation. Our hours of operation are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Fridays and closed Saturdays and Sundays. Call Lentz Electric for all your heating, cooling, and electrical needs. And welcome back to the Trojan Sports Network. We are here at Veterans Memorial Field, and the Trojans lead 38-14. Raptors going to take here possession of the ball. Would like to think if the Trojans would get the ball back here, they'd probably be able to run the clock out at this point. Young scrambles, throws, almost picked off there by Ferrance.
Young's pass falls incomplete.
Stop the clock with 4:20.
Flag on the play.
See what the flag is.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
There we go.
On the Raptors.
Ineligible receiver. Going to push the Raptors back.
First and 15 now.
And it does look like the Crimson Tide has got things under control down there at Anvil. They lead 56-41. They just picked one off and have it at the Cleona 18-yard line. So Crimson Tide keeping pace there with the Trojans as they picking up a win tonight too. Young fires, man over the middle. He makes one guy, slips the grip of one guy and gets back like a pinball there.
Yeah.
Kept his feet, eventually brought down probably about a 12-yard gain. So bring up second down at about 4 as we get under the 4-minute mark.
About 4 now.
So it sounded like you said the Bulldogs, is that a final score you got from them? So they're going to move to 6-1?
Yep.
They had a game they couldn't play, right?
Yes.
6-1. And I tell you what, that Week 10 showdown at Williams Valley could be something, huh?
That it will be.
Young fires, man complete, and it's like he's going to be short of the first down.
Ended up being 49-0, the Dogs.
49-0. So certainly if those two teams get through here, that'll be a game that, that 50-50 will be something.
Yeah. See if Tri-Valley's D coordinator can come up with a good plan to stop the Vikes.
Who's the D coordinator up there now?
No one really important.
Connor Walker.
He's out of bounds.
He must have been out of bounds. He thought he was taking it to the house.
I thought so too.
But no. 4th down. Isn't it a Bowman? It's a defensive corner up there.
Yeah, it is.
You related to him?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Young pass falls incomplete. 4th and 3 now for the Raptors.
So 4th down here. The Trojans can hold here and get the ball back. Probably see a lot of the run game and milk that clock down here. Young set the pass. He fires, and I think that's going to be a Raptor first down.
That it is.
Nice catch there by Perkins. Young in the gun again. 240 and counting. Here comes the Trojan defensive line, and that falls harmlessly to the turf.
Second and 10 now for the Raptors.
Bring up second down. So, again, we talked about earlier, some people thought maybe this is a silly game to play with a couple guys banged up. What are your thoughts? Do you think it was a good decision?
Yeah.
Obviously, the Trojans are going to get the win.
Yeah.
But more importantly,
yeah, I think so. It's just always nice to have a game when unfortunate events happen where you have a team cancel on it. So it is what it is. I mean, it's definitely a nice opportunity to get out and play.
It certainly was. And again, I think if anything tonight, the Trojan secondary certainly got its workout put in. And it's probably something they need. Ball on the ground here. Young's going to pick it up, try to make something out of nothing.
Lentz brings him down.
Lentz is going to grab him around the waist and roll him to the ground. Chase Lentz. The Trojans will miss him next year in the middle of the defense for sure.
That they will. Well, you're going to see a suplex there.
Friday Night Raw, right?
SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm not on all the Hoover's probably home watching that now.
Probably. Nah, he's asleep. He got the mask on.
Here we go. The doubles. Young rolls to his right.
Zings it. Ooh, he caught it.
And that's a completion and a first down for the Raptors. Maybe a little too late, but the Raptors kind of fought the whole time. They didn't lay down at all.
Yeah, they did.
Trojan fanatics down there is telling them to start the buses, and that will be a long bus ride home back to Allentown.
That it will be.
So, looking at for giving out a player of the game tonight, you got to say we'd go with Laskowski.
Oh yeah, easy.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns he accounted for. 3 on the ground, 1 through the air.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
He's been hot the last 2 weeks. So, good luck to the opposing defenses trying to figure out how to stop this Trojan offense the next several weeks. Ooh. Young makes another guy miss. Boy, he's been elusive most of the night.
He has been.
And now he's just going to go out of bounds. All that for about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah. Gains about 3 on the play.
Oh, Will Laskowski's going to need a nice ice bath tonight too, I believe. Man, he's running all over the field too. Not just on offense, but trying to cover Aquendo all night long too. And they're both walking back together here to the line of scrimmage. Both look a little exhausted, huh?
They do. They look like they ran a marathon.
Young will go from the shotgun again. 1:23 left in the game. Second down.
Oh.
And that one's out of bounds.
Young's pass over the head of Plummer. 3rd and 7 now for the Raptors.
I don't know who number 10 is tonight, but I think that might be Luke Wenzel. Did we get that update? Where's that updated roster? It's going to see Dyer changed jersey. That is Luke Wenzel. So,
all right.
So the freshman getting some time out here on defensive end. Nice.
Bringing pressure.
He keep changing numbers on us each week, confusing the heck out of us.
Mm-hmm.
This pass is complete.
Hepler misses.
Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet. Man, he's hit there nicely.
I think
going to be
short
of that first down.
Young's pass completed to Roman.
Roman has had quite a few catches here the second half.
Yeah, he has.
About a yard.
Yeah, he has.
Clock continues to run. It is 4th down, so. All right, that Columbia game is now 62-41.
Wow.
103 points. Like I said.
Shootout.
It is going to, I think Columbia and Upper Dauphin play, they might not have enough digits on the scoreboard.
I agree.
Last play, and that should be a flag because they weren't even set, and there is. So Trojans will probably decline the penalty. 17 seconds, and that should pretty much do it for tonight. But so a little bit of a sloppy second half, if we're being honest.
Definitely.
You know, I think some of that too is the Trojans were getting a lot of different players in action tonight, and got the W. Going to be definitely help us in the power ranking. So it'll be interesting to see, tomorrow and Monday when those results get put into the District 3 server, what that looks like for the Trojans.
Yeah.
We didn't see any York Catholic scores all night long, so we don't know what happened there, but I imagine they took care of business down there as well.
Yeah, I would believe.
Laskowski's going to take a knee, and that's going to do it. So we thank you for tuning in tonight and appreciate that. We will be back here again in 2 weeks when the Trojans host the Newport Buffaloes.
All right.
And that'll be the season finale. We are also making plans. We're hoping to bring you the first round of that district playoff game, whether it will be here at Upper Dauphin or down at Columbia. So hopefully we'll get that all worked out and let you know.
Sounds good.
So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, Blake, tonight. Thanks to Shiano, Dybert, Crawford, Craybill, and old Pfeiffer on the production truck. He's getting better each week. Only a few times he messed up tonight, but we'll let him go. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you.